I don't care what anybody says. I had the Mini 1. The OcuSync on the Mini 2 makes a big difference. I mean, the Mini 1 was a great flyer, just like this one
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
But when I would get down the river with Hugh a little ways,
Yep.
down the river, it would glitchy, a little glitchy, you know.
Yep. Well, and you know the motors weren't quite as good as the Mini
No.
2 and stuff. Whoops, sorry. I got music. I gotta mute that.
Exactly. And yeah, it really is a flyer like none other, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she does the trick, that's for sure. I'm happy with it. I there's things I miss about it. I miss certain things from my Mavic Air, like the Mini 2 is not as fast. There's
Right.
some you know, there's things like color profiles that are missing, and but you know what, for YouTube creation, it's just fine.
Yeah, for the average everyday flyer, unless you're doing professional stuff, doing a lot of color grading and all that kind of stuff, then
Which I used to do, but I don't really care anymore.
JD, good morning.
I guess I should pull up the chat.
It's just
The Mini 2. Whoops, that was me.
it is just a great flyer for what it is. Because I just had a pop-up on the side screen that says you know, buy the Mini 2 Flymore pack for $599.99, you know.
There you go.
So for that kind of money to get that kind of a quality and stability, it's pretty darn good.
It's pretty good. What's up, JD? Okay. Oh, I better mute that audio track too. I'm just doing a final edit here.
Yeah, that's okay. We're just.
Oh, I have to show you. So you know, Matt North and Tim Jackson are putting together this tribute to Rick. So I got done mine last night to show you.
Yeah.
If I can find it here. Do 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 do. Paul's got that stuck in my head forever. do, do, do. There we go. That's it. Okay. Here we go. So there's me down at the river.
There you. Oh, that's a great
a little park.
Still got lots of snow.
That was from a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. All right. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, short, 10 seconds. Just, you know, that was it.
Yeah. That was very, very, very nice, you.
Yeah, I think Rick will like it. What's up, Mike? What's up, JDS? First, you lying sack of shit.
Mike is here. Good morning, Mike.
Oh, I didn't mean to rotate the thing. Okay. Try to rotate an image. You know, I noticed that occasionally my my Mini's horizon is off. I wonder if there's a way to correct that in the settings. Like I know there was in the Mavic Air. You could correct it, right?
So you are running the latest, the .300, right?
Yeah.
What I noticed too is the other day when I fired it up, my camera, when it went through the cycle, it ended up locked over here like this, and I had to bop it a few times with my fingers and unlocked it, and then it was fine. And through the flight yesterday. But see, what I noticed when I was doing that is ever since I did the upgrade, you know, when you turn it sideways and you push the button twice.
Yeah.
When I turned it back over, the camera was off womp on its. It started off womped.
Okay.
So yesterday when I did my flight, I started it like this, and then set it straight down. And I don't know if that makes a difference or what, but. It didn't start up off kilter or anything. The camera was level. So I don't know.
I don't know. I also had an issue with drifting this morning. I was trying to fly. I'll show you the footage. I was trying to fly directly into the sun over the river, and it just kept drifting a little bit, and I couldn't get a good a good shot. So it ruined the whole sequence because I had to kept correcting, which was unfortunate. But
The camera was doing it off, or the drone itself?
I know the drone, I believe.
Okay, because I was wondering because somebody said something about they experienced at one time camera drift where it moved just a slightly.
Yeah. No, I trashed the footage already. Never mind. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was something they corrected, that drift.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, the drift on the drone. But what we don't know is, because we're not close enough to see it, is the drone actually drifting, or is the camera just kind of still, the axis changing?
Could be either. Yeah. Morning, AZ. What's up, buddy?
AZ, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. JDS is here, of course.
But especially when you're trying to lock onto like a little circle like the sun rising, you really need to be steady. It can't move. Otherwise, F it all up, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, no big deal. No big deal.
Yeah, especially like if you're doing a sunrise or a sunset, you're going to speed it up multiple times just because you don't want it to go on for 30 minutes. If it's not pasted right there, then as you speed it up, you'll start to get this little sway.
Yeah. It doesn't look good. Yeah, exactly. Hi, baby. Did you want to come say hi to Uncle Paul?
Yeah, there's Annabelle.
Here. Oh, fuzzy butt.
Hey, there's
hi to Uncle Paul.
How have you been? How was she? She sleep good last night?
She did. She came in this morning. Well, actually, she went last night. I went to bed around, 10 o'clock. And she brought her toy up to bed and jumped on the bed with it for me to play with. But I was trying to go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, she came in this morning at 6 o'clock to wake me up.
So she still goes off and sleeps somewhere else. You don't know where it is.
Yep. She sleeps somewhere downstairs, I think.
Ah.
But she comes in the morning and wakes me up every day. Kitty? Yeah.
She says, "Cookie, Daddy, cookie."
Yeah, that's a good point, JDS. JDS is try calibrating it. You know what? I'll do that. It could just be the IMU out of calibration.
Yeah.
Morning Builder 710. What's up? So anyway, I got about I didn't get much of a shot, but I went away from the sun and I got a decent 90 seconds of footage. So I'm putting together a little video this morning just to kind of.
Oh, good. That's good.
Put something out there.
Yeah, I just turned the camera on, flew the circle. I went west over to Pine Grove Avenue, around down to the bridge, to the river, and back around again.
Yeah.
And it was about 10, 12 minutes of video. And I of course, hacked it down and sped it up and did different things to get it down to about 4.5 minutes. So,
okay, that's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I was surprised how fast people were watching the damn thing. I figure people must be bored if they're watching my friggin' videos. Hey, Mike.
Hey, morning, gentlemen.
Morning. What's up, Mike? You're up early?
Oh, yeah. I've been up quite a while already. I got a bunch of doors to go install that I built.
Yeah.
I was out doing that yesterday in the blizzard.
Oh, you had snow again yesterday?
Yeah, it snowed pretty good yesterday for quite a while. And then it rained all night and melted it off.
Rained. Oh, so now you got rain on top of snow.
No, it's still raining. All the snow's gone.
Oh, wow.
Yep. All the snow disappeared. Rain took it out. It warmed up overnight and turned to rain, and now the snow's gone. It's still raining.
Ours is pretty much all gone now too, thankfully. Okay, scale.
I got a little dusting of ice last night. Not much, a little icy snow, but I mean just a dusting. Just I can't even see it on the grass, but I can see it along the edges of the sidewalk and around by the fence a little bit, but.
We started heading back home about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was drifting across the road pretty good then.
Really?
About 8, 9 o'clock last night, the rain started, and it's still raining right now.
No. Stop it. She's trying to steal stuff off my desk. Little bitch. Shit. There's this thing that goes on the top of my camera. It's a little bubble level for the camera. She keeps trying to grab it. She's sneaking around the back of my monitor, and I see paws coming out from under the screen. Shit.
Annabelle showing her dominance in this house.
Yeah, that's my desk.
Yeah.
Skyview Walker, what's up, man?
That's funny.
What's going on, JDS Skywalker, Arizona?
Okay.
What's your guys' plan for today?
Well, I haven't got a whole lot of things going on. Just thought we'd come on here and stay on as long as somebody wants to come in and whatever. But it's just kind of a gray day here. It isn't like it's inviting to go out and do anything, because it's just a nasty gray day.
Yeah.
In fact, here it is there, and of course the squirrels are pissed at me because I haven't thrown out any peanuts this morning yet. But it's just
That's about what we got.
You can see the road's wet, and over here you can see a little bit of that's a little left over the snowy, icy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all those little shit rats.
Yep.
I'd
That's
fix them,
not
Paul.
all of them. That's just
I'd
a
fix
few.
them.
There's about 4 or 5 brown ones around here. They got about 2 or 3 gray ones. I got. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd fix their wagons, man.
Buy the ammunition and send Kim down there.
I'm just kidding, Paul. I love your squirrels. They're awesome.
My little squirrels, they're my extended family. Oh, JDS says he's going to be a dad again.
Woohoo!
Big enough?
Congratulations.
Yeah, to this, he says. So obviously he's buying something.
Yeah.
Oh,
An Akita? You're buying an Akita? Really? When I
the
retire.
heck is an Akita?
They're good looking dogs, but
Oh, that okay, a dog. Yep, I know what it is. Then. Yeah,
They're good size, aren't they? They're like
Medium. They're like a medium-sized dog.
cold weather Akita.
Yep, fluff ball. Yep.
Yep.
so here's my morning. That's what my sky looked like this morning when I went up.
All right.
Not bad, eh? Beautiful day.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Cold though.
I seen your flight yesterday, Paul.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I did
I
is
was watching it when we were driving back.
after
My
I
dad's
got
yelling at me.
after I got off, Mike, I'm looking over here. The Mini was crying. So I said, okay, come on. So I took her out just out the back door, set her down, put her up in the air, and just took off and went west, swung around south by the bridge, back east, and back around again. And I got like 12 minutes of video, and I cut it down to 4 and put a little music on it, stuck it on
pretty
there.
good.
And I was talking to Lynn, and I says, well, I wonder if anybody's watching the thing. Well, in the 5 minutes since I posted it, I had like 36 watchers,
Mhm.
Right back.
So
Yeah,
my
I
theory,
watched it on my way back.
my theory was, Mike, is everybody's bored, don't have anything better to do, so let's go see what that clown Paul Murray put up.
Well, it's not your normal type of footage, so
No, it isn't. It isn't.
but it turned out real well.
Yeah, I think it did too. But I think that it was a little hazy, but it wasn't as hazy as what it shows on that camera. I think I had the settings dialed up a little too high.
Oh.
Hey, David. How's David today?
Hi, Mike. Hi, Paul. Hi, Hugh.
Hey, Dave.
Yep.
Morning.
When you say hi, Hugh, it sounds like you're going, hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work we go.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Mhm.
I feel like
Good
I'm
morning, David.
See the hassle you Americans and Canadians cause by putting
Oh,
your
the time change. Yeah.
I can't stand it. I think it's ridiculous, man. I wouldn't.
I
Well,
do too.
I would be happy personally. It's just me because I'm not getting up to go to work or all again and stuff. If they just locked it the way it is now,
I know.
because the
Yep.
nighttime is when I do most of my outdoor activities or whatever, or going to go somewhere. So I'd like it to
Talk to
be
somebody.
I'd like it to be light later, like 9, 10 o'clock at night. But
All right. I was getting worried then for a bit. I thought you wanted it dark when you went out to do your nighttime.
I understand though the people that get up at 6 or 5 and have to go to work, they get up in the dark and have to go. So I get it. They don't like it either. So
Yeah, well,
I get accustomed to it.
The excuse, I mean, the reason they use here is for child safety now. It used to be the farmers and what have you, but it's because so the kids can get home in the daylight.
Well, okay. That's tenuous.
It was for the farmers here.
Yeah, that's what it started off was way back when they started it off.
Okay.
But I've seen these modern
though.
tractors. It's like daylight when they put their lights on now.
Yeah, oh yeah. You got that part right.
No, it's this particular 2 weeks every year, and the 2 weeks in the autumn as well, when it just messes my day around.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, I've got a video to shoot for tomorrow, and I haven't done it. I've got the thumbnail done.
Hugh's got his video he's working on.
Yep. Doing mine right now.
No, I've got it's a Wednesday waffle tomorrow, so I've got to sit there and look pretty for the camera. I never manage it. I've not managed it to date, but no.
Ah, boo.
I haven't done any on-camera videos in a long time.
David does his waffles, Wednesday waffles, and his wife comes in and adds the syrup over his head. That'd be a good waffle there, David.
No.
Lindsay sneaks in
she would do it.
Lindsay sneaks in behind you to start pouring syrup on your head.
I bet you we can find an actual waffle hat we could send him.
Yeah.
Amazon's got. We'll send it to Lindsay and she can
plug it on while
Yeah.
No, it's just I haven't had time to sit down for half an hour and record it. It's what I'm going to do is it's not scripted, but I've got my notes up, sneak preview. Oh look, thankfully it's overexposed. You can't see it. No, it's
so you're telling us Waffle Wednesdays are scripted?
No.
Unsubscribe.
I have to remind myself. I have to remind myself what videos we've got coming up.
Hey, Mike, if I know David, he either has or is planning on having 2 teleprompters on each side of his
Start reading them.
No, I'm not the high-tech one. I've got is an old bed lamp as a light, and an old for the photo boxes where you light everything from 3 sides and take the picture for that. It's the light off one of those, and it's actually useless. But then the lamp that's in it is so old, it's probably not giving out its full brightness.
I've actually got
the LED. You'll love that.
That's I forget what that is, but the other lamp, the bedside lamp that I'm using, has got an LED bulb in it. It's
morning, Sam.
I could probably actually switch the photo lamp off.
Good morning, Sam.
Yeah.
Sam.
We swapped over a bunch of those the old fluorescent tubes in the shop to LED. They flicker. You can't see they flicker, but when you film with them, you go in and out.
Well, yeah, you'll have that because you're 60 hertz, aren't you? So yeah, well, we're 50. So when we buy our lamps, they're flickering at a different rate. But yes, you can spot them if they're not good lamps. You've got to, if you're going to use them for lighting photo, you need to go good quality.
Yeah.
I don't know why Mia's not eating her breakfast. I'm gonna have to go tantalize it because she's over here bugging him like she wants to be fed, but it's sitting right there.
Feed me, Daddy. Feed me.
We've got Spidey's like that. If she doesn't like what we've put out for her, she ignores it. But she soon learns that, well, we just ignore her.
I reckon if you leave the food, they'll eventually eat it. They'll get hungry. Right? Of course.
AZ, Bill, yeah, they do.
I don't want to let the cat train me to do what it wants, right? That's not good.
Too late for that.
well, if I saw what she was doing before I came in, I think you were having a battle with her about whose table it is. You'll lose that battle.
I know.
Everything belongs to the cat.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess.
She's already got you partly trained. Anytime she wants held.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, but I enjoy that. So that's a win-win.
Yep.
That's okay.
Yep.
She wants a cuddle. I'm ready.
It's just the beginning of training. That's all.
Yeah.
You start your human out easy.
The beginning of my training. What's up, UFO? How you doing, man?
Hey, Tim.
So I started taking apart my GoPro yesterday. Oh boy.
Almost got it down to the naked GoPro deal, or?
Dude, it felt so wrong ripping that thing apart. I mean, busting off. I mean, I paid like $600 for that thing, Canadian. So
I know, right? Yeah.
But anyway, I got down, I opened the front off. I finally got the glue all pried off and whatnot. And inside, you have to use a number 3 Torx bit for the screws. And
Yep.
that's really, really friggin' small. Stripped the goddamn thing on the first screw, ruined my Torx driver. So I had to order one. So I'm waiting for that now.
Hi, old crony.
And I smartly ordered 2 sets of Torx bits, the same. That way, if I do strip one, I'll send it back to Amazon and keep going.
Some of them screws have a little dab of glue on them when they put them in.
Yeah,
So they can be a bugger to get out.
Yeah, and most of the cheap Torx stuff, they're not hardened properly, right?
Yeah.
They're junk.
You pays for.
Yeah, I bought a really
you buy what
expensive set when I was doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to.
You get what you pay for when you buy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I ordered
I can't
hard.
say it was too expensive. It wasn't too expensive. It was 20-some bucks, but there's only four little Torxes on there.
What size torque was it?
Number 3,
T3. Yeah, T3.
very tiny.
Another trick too, if you have them, Hugh, is if you have an Allen wrench set, an Allen head will fit into a Torx one when you round it out. If the head is stripped, an Allen will fit into there and grab other corners. The square will fit down into the Torx pieces.
Yeah, actually, the screw is okay. It's the Torx bit that got wrecked.
Yeah.
It just, peeled apart.
I bought this a long time ago for working on my drones.
Mhm.
And inside it's got all the different sizes.
Yep.
You put it in and it's really made well. I've never had an issue with it. I think I paid like $25 for it too. So
Yeah. Morning, Andrew. Morning, Paul Hodges. What's up, boys?
it's the old,
Morning,
the old
Andrew.
idea.
Morning, Paul.
It's the old idea. You get what you pay for, right?
Oh, yes, indeed, sir.
Tools is definitely one of them things.
Yeah, I don't buy cheap tool. I try not to buy cheap anything.
Yeah.
Because I like to have things for more than a couple of days, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, you might know this. Do they still make Craftsman tools?
Yes,
Okay, because that used to be the
it's not the same.
They
not the same anymore.
used to be the
Yep.
standard.
Yeah, Stanley owns it now.
Okay.
where I used to live in Smiths Falls, they used to have a big Stanley tool factory, and they actually made them here in Canada. But they're gone now.
Some of the best cheap tools you could buy were Stanley. Lifetime guarantee
Yeah.
still on them, like Craftsman was.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Stanley owns
remember.
them.
I remember Craftsman used to be able to take your tool, walk into any Sears store, and they'd hand you a new one. Here you go.
I know where those days need to come back. They really do.
Yeah, I sent one of mine in. It was a 3/8 ratchet that the inside stripped out. I sent it into them. They sent me a whole dang set back.
Wow.
They sent me a 1/2 inch one, a 3/8 one, and a 1/4 inch one. Well, okay.
Wow.
Little letter of apologizing. Mine broke. And if I had any issues, those still had lifetime warranty.
Now that's good. Yeah.
Mhm.
But those days of service are long gone.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't get up first thing this morning just because it was dull and nasty. And normally I would be checking my African connection, but I didn't.
The hyenas and the elephant.
Hyenas, yep, and the Rosie's Pan, which is a big watershed thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so anyway, Hugh, you've been able to at least get a little bit of flying in.
Yeah, the last couple of days it was really windy, but this morning was nice, so I got out there.
Cold but nice.
I was editing my footage from the weekend, and I didn't realize how strong the wind was when I got my strong wind warning. I was saying the other day the horizon wasn't good, but it's worse than I thought. It was just the drone. As I turned into the wind, it went, uh-oh.
I was gonna say you didn't pull a Hugh, did you? Almost lose it.
No, it was. It had the power to batter through it. It was just.
You mean pull a DJI and put in some freaking goddamn friggin' son of a bitch and bloody.
Nobody ever blames the drone, Hugh. It's always an operator.
No. In my case, it was not the operator. And in fact, if I wasn't a good pilot, I wouldn't have got the drone back.
We'll keep saying that.
I was for sure. I'm going to keep telling myself.
If you repeat it often enough, people will believe you. And you'll believe yourself. That's the important.
Right? Exactly.
Well, the big buzz now, besides everybody's talking about the FPV DJI, is now this new Mavic 2S.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the Mavic Air 2S, right? Or the Mavic, something like that.
Yeah, it's the Air 2S. But I've only been able to find the rumors about it. So I'm still on the fence whether it's coming.
Yeah,
it would make sense if they upgraded the camera as the next, to differentiate it one more step from the Mini.
Either that or would the S mean sport mode?
It's got a sport mode.
But like how they put S on cars, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what they'll do?
A couple of go faster stripes and S and charge an extra 500 for it. Yeah.
Did you see Mikey's thumbnail? Did he wreck his FPV drone?
Well, the thing
Philly drone?
Philly drone put up something last night about, oh no, not again, and indicated that he may have lost the FPV, but Michael likes to do that bait and switch thing too. So
yeah, I didn't bother watching it because that's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
But
yeah,
I like Michael. Sometimes I think he gets a little too wild, but he does have a following. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't judge. Everybody got to do their own thing, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I don't judge him.
Yep.
Well, I judge everybody I watch, but I mean, I don't judge them.
I go over and I'll watch a little bit, and then as long as I can handle it, and then I just say, "Okay, Michael, go get him," and then I'm out of there.
Yeah. Graphics, okay.
Because he really tries. There isn't anybody that tries any harder than Michael does.
Yeah.
And I see where Billy Kyle got 100,000 subscribers now. He had a little celebration overnight.
Oh yeah,
have that check mark. He should have that little check mark coming up pretty soon. Then
I like Billy. He's a nice guy.
Yes, he is. And I like the tempo at which he talks. He just puts it right there, and it's all real clear when he talks. But he's not humming and this. No, it's just it's like a nice little dance,
Yeah, he's an intelligent young man. It's nice to hear somebody.
Very much so.
Yeah. There's a lot of ding dong yahoos that have opinions.
Yep.
Okay, I don't want that animation.
I'm waiting for my brother-in-law.
UFO said radio interference is what he had, and I think isn't that I'm trying to remember back when he lost the Mini, he lost connectivity and it just auto landed wherever it was. Because that was the Mini 1. And
Yeah, because he hadn't allowed the home spot to.
Because it was Wi-Fi. And of course he's flying in the middle of cement canyons.
Canyons. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Up around that big statue and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? Why
I'm
you-
waiting on my brother-in-law here, Paul, so
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
can go weld that door in, but that's why I keep getting up to walk and look out the window.
That's okay. That's all right. Well, we're glad you stopped in, you know.
Will the
All right,
perimeter
fine.
defense systems not let you know there's somebody there?
Yeah. No.
They know him.
Not when
They,
they're-
they know him too well. Yeah.
Yeah. Not when they're back there with the wife protecting her on the bed.
All right.
That reminds me of Saturday. My neighbors moved in next door, a young couple, and they're coming and going all the time. And what was it? I was out there doing something. I think I was blowing the peanuts off the oh no, the cable TV to his house.
Oh, you're zip tying that lineup.
Yeah, tying the line up. And so I went around, I was going to tell him what I was doing because I was going to tie up the line to his house over because it was over the fence and it was lagging down like this.
You
And,
just wanted to ogle the new neighbor's wife.
Well,
That's what it
and that's what I did because where it ties up is the bedrooms. So I walked around to the front door. I was going to knock on the door and tell him that, hey, I'm not peeping Tom. I'm repairing Paul. So I went around and because I wondered, and I was standing on the front porch and they got a Ring doorbell. I did hit the Ring doorbell, nothing. Looked around and there was a car there, but the car didn't look like it'd been moved. Yeah, it was Saturday, so I figured they missed a both gone and one car together, not working today. And there was a box delivered there from UPS that was an Amazon box. You know how it's all marked Amazon. And so I'm up to the porch and some guy I'd never seen in the neighborhood before walked by real slow watching me. And the box was at my feet. And
Not creepy at all.
yeah. And so he went about 5 feet past their driveway, stood there and kept looking over his shoulder and watching me. And had his phone out like he was going to videotape me stealing that box or something.
Oh, you,
Nah,
you
you're
should
one of
have,
them.
you should have picked
One of
it
them
up.
Amazon porch
Yeah,
pirates.
yeah. I wanted to say good morning, Karen, but I didn't. And so what I did was I told him about. I just says, oh yeah, I says I'm just trying to get a hold of my neighbor. I just live next door, and and I says, yeah, the wire's hanging down, and I want to attach it better to their house so that it's up and out of the way. And the guy, oh, okay. I said, yeah, come here, I'll show you. So he walked back up the sidewalk and I pointed. He says, oh yeah, I see. Because I had the ladder right next to the house. So I says, and I got to tuck that wire up there. He says, oh, good luck.
I
And
wouldn't.
he took
Oh, yeah,
off.
I
Angela.
wouldn't approve. I'd have let him think what he was going to think. I wouldn't approve nothing.
Yeah.
So I came back after I took that and did that. I walked around the front of the house. The box was still there because 2 more teenagers walked by slow looking at that box. So I went over, grabbed the box and put it on his side porch. So porch pirates, they're everywhere.
Yep. That's quite a huge following of people watching them videos, these guys that set traps for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people want
That one.
justice, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And
That
I
one
also-
electronic engineer really did her up good. He
Oh,
had
the
all those
glitter
cell
bomb?
phones and GPS in it and that glitter bomb that
Oh,
sprayed
yeah.
glitter all over it. And it started shooting fart spray all over in their car.
I like that. That was a good one.
Yep.
Well, I really think though that the social media has the good and the bad. The good is that, but the bad is the people that are bad people thinking, gee, how easy would it be for me to do that? And they go out and see if they can't get away with it, like it's a challenge
Hmm.
to steal somebody's merchandise off the porch, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. The other guy had shotgun blanks that had for the package when he picked it up, they started going off.
Yeah. Angela is here. Good morning, Angela.
What's up, Angie? How you doing?
Hey, Andrew.
Morning, Rick.
I think he got in some trouble over that. The one lady fell right in his yard and broke her leg when she was trying to get away real quick.
Yeah. Hey, Rick's at work.
Hiding for a cigarette break.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's happening this morning, gentlemen?
Well,
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. It's kind of dingy around here, and we got some icy precip overnight. Not much, not to be a problem with, but everything's wet now.
Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting on my lazy brother-in-law so I can go to work again.
Yeah, and David is waiting there for his waffle breakfast because it's Waffle Wednesday.
Waffle too.
It's filming Tuesday.
Oh, filming the Waffle Wednesday.
I don't want to see David film his waffle. No. All I'm saying. Please.
Not unless he's using syrup.
I would have thought, especially if I'm using.
Especially not that.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was
Help me
Tuesday.
out on that one.
Yeah,
It is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, but today he's filming Waffle Wednesday.
I purposely haven't filmed it yet. I was doing some other editing this morning because the First Minister is supposedly telling us some new rules about playtime today.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's really nice of them.
And Rick Hugh was able to get out and fly this morning. He did sunrise.
Beautiful. Very
Sure
nice.
did.
Yep.
All right.
Editing the
Mike-
video right now.
And Mike's waiting on his lazy brother-in-law to show up so they can go up and finish a job.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Yeah, I
even
don't-
finished. It's starting. We got to lift the door up in and weld it in.
Oh,
That's
you
it.
got to mount it yet, huh?
Oh, Mike, you should see the guys welding here. What a joke.
Oh, yeah. You should see my brother-in-law weld. I'll trade you.
I don't know, man. These guys are doing structural, and it's not going to pass.
That's not good.
No, not good.
Running welds the wrong way and everything.
The whole deal, man.
Yep.
Well,
Gotta
May-
love them guys.
They're welding 3/8 plate and they're blowing holes.
What the flippity what?
I said, hey, Mike, your machine's up a little too high? He goes, no, it's good. Okay.
Wow.
And see, those clowns are holding up Rick for what his crew does. So Rick sits around
Yeah,
waiting for
but
the plumbers,
when they fail-
electricians, and welders.
When they fail, they're gonna hold up the whole damn building.
Yep.
They're all gonna have to get cut out, and some other guy with certification is gonna have to come in and redo them all.
Yeah, these guys are supposedly certified, but there's no way.
Yeah.
Like,
Not if they're
Which
blowing
kind of
holes through 3/8
certified they
plate.
were?
We're certified.
I'm about as hillbilly as you get, and I could weld better than them.
Yeah.
Well, it
That's the thing
it almost makes you tempted, Rick, to call the inspection department and say, I don't know what you guys are up to, but you might want to send somebody by and see what the hell they're doing here.
Oh, I took pictures and already forwarded them to my boss,
Yeah.
and he just laughed. He's like, yeah, that's going to fail. But it's not on us. It's on the site super, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so
It
it
is.
is.
But it's gonna hold you up more. Job security for you, I suppose. But
Yeah.
Hey, man, I want some time off. I want to get home, so it's okay. All
I
right,
had
boys.
to do one of those in town when they built the little coffee shop.
Okay, Rick, you have a good day.
Take
Yeah,
care.
here.
We had to do that in town when they built the coffee shop. All their welds failed too. We got a
Really?
phone call to go down and cut it all out
Sure.
and re-weld.
And it's not like you just go back and reattach something. You got to actually cut it out and start over, right?
You got to grind all their weld away and everything, and yep, get back down to clean metal. It's harder to do the second time than it is the first
Mhm.
time.
Can you imagine what it was like when a weld failed on a ship in the shipyard?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no, not really.
that's a whole different certification. I don't even mess with. Mm.
Was something my old man used to do when he was a when he designed ships was to,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
just,
marine
you know,
grade, anything marine grade welding, it's a way different certification process and everything.
he got fed up being just at the sort of be like the start and end of the product. So he got all certified for inspecting marine welding and what have you, and did that as part of his job. You know, it was some interesting tales.
Oh, I bet.
You wondered why I went into aircraft.
Not a whole lot of welding there in aircraft, but the minuscule little things in aircraft is what pissed me off.
Yeah, Andrew says a lot of people can weld or think they can weld, but few can do it properly.
Oh, I know. I get every one of them. I get all the young kids out of high school that took it for a year in egg class or something, and they tell us they can weld.
They took welding and home economics, right?
Yeah.
Next for a second.
That's funny. Yep, everybody, please hit the like button if you can, if you forgot about it or think about it or can do it. It would be greatly appreciated. And there's Roger. Roger just woke up.
Good morning, Roger.
Morning, Roger.
Oh, he's getting like Kim.
Rubbing off on him.
Yeah.
Pretty soon we ain't gonna see them young ones till the crack of noon like the rest of them.
I guess I better treat my little squirrelies to a handful of peanuts. Be right back, guys. I'll tell him, Mike, that you said to send him some peanuts.
Okay.
The young wife next door's out. That's where he's going.
Yeah. She must be out there on the back step.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hi, Rob.
Hey, morning, guys.
Happy
Hey, Rob,
birthday.
how are you been?
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you.
Paul will be back to sing to you in a minute.
Morning, everybody in the chat.
As long as someone tells him it's your birthday, he probably will.
JDS, Angie, hey.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Thank you, Hugh.
29 today?
21.
21. It's a good age. I like that.
Hi, Ron.
Good. Good morning.
Hey, Ron.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing?
Hey, Ron.
Doing pretty good.
You all right, Ron?
What's that, Rob?
I said you all right? You keeping well?
Yeah, doing well. Doing well. About yourself?
Yes. No point complaining. Nobody listens.
Mm-hmm. And if they do listen, they charge you for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Hugh, I figured out kinda how to do the split screen thing with the new iPad 2020.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah. I don't ask Google anymore. I ask YouTube.
YouTube, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that's search engine.
Yep.
Well, it's the
Second
second.
most used. Yeah,
Exactly.
second most used. Yep.
Yep. Exactly, Mike.
Well,
I
these
learned how to
days, when
fix
you
my
go and search
microwave on there.
yeah, when you go and search on Google, it comes up with a YouTube answer anyway. So you might as well go
Yes.
straight.
Yeah, search on Google. It tells you
Yep.
to go to a YouTube video.
Yeah. If you want to see how it's done. Yeah.
Mhm.
My dad calls it my YouTube diploma because I do it all the time.
Good morning, Ron.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Paul.
And we had to cook 100 shrimp the other night when I come in from working on vehicles and crap all night and the microwave went out. Thank God it's the last batch of shrimp when we were melting the butter dough. I couldn't figure it out. You put something in there and it still does it right now because the parts haven't showed up, but you put something in there, hit the button, all the lights come on, the timer goes down, all that, but nothing's running, nothing's happening on the inside. The little
Right.
door latch switches when the door shut went out.
Hmm.
So I had to
Morning,
YouTube
Mr.
it.
Murray.
Hey,
First, I
good
YouTube
morning,
the
Rob.
problem.
How
Like
you doing?
microwave comes on, don't warm nothing up.
Hmm. Time to get a new microwave.
Everybody. And well, it's
No.
one of them above the range ones, so I ain't spending that kind of money on that day.
Oh, yeah. Those can get pricey.
Mhm.
You're only half in the camera, mine, Paul.
What's that?
Can't get away from it.
It's gonna
Yeah.
haunt you for life, Rob.
Yep.
Rob, who is that other gentleman there with you? I see him on your live stream sometimes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
That's Sam.
That's Sam. That's his
it's my nephew.
nephew.
Oh, okay. I've never met him.
Yeah, that's Cuddles in Snuggles and Cuddles. Yep.
You seen the bath time picture, Ron?
Apparently
No,
not.
no.
I'm sure Paul got
Oh, if you haven't seen it, here it comes.
You ever see steamed dumplings before, Ron?
it.
All is the purveyor of embarrassing photos.
Yeah. No, wait, Andrew needs to come on here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
geez.
Yep.
That's the Cuddles and Snuggles show.
My wife got a kick out of that.
That's what I said
Okay.
before, Ron. If you ever seen them make dumplings before, it looks about the same.
Yeah, pretty close.
And everybody wants to know where Rob's Cuddles, where his other arm is, so.
Oh,
That one's giving a thumbs up too.
Hmm.
be back in a minute. I'm gonna grab some coffee.
Yeah, no worries. No, because most weekends he comes over and stays with us, Ron. So Andrew was winding me up. Is Sam over for the sleepover? Are
Yeah.
you guys tops and tailing? So I got my missus to take that picture and I sent it to Andrew saying, snuggles and cuddles, bedtime, bath before bed. And of course, Andrew have just fucking run with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You got to be careful
Yeah.
of him, buddy.
I want to see you go down those steps first. All that rain and everything we had all night long, and they're a little slick.
But I think the one of the funniest ones that he has done now, Andrew has done, is the one with the two of them in the car.
Oh,
That
Roger and Kim, that one,
yes,
Yeah.
that
in the
is
minivan. Oh yeah.
absolutely hysterical.
that's a brilliant one, that is.
Oh,
Yep. The Golden Girls one was pretty good too. That's one of my favorites.
yeah, that was the Golden Girls was good, but that one, wow. It just and the look on both of their faces.
Yep. I don't know why Kim's head fits on that little kid so well.
Yeah. No.
So what does everybody think about this Maverick Air 2S then?
Well,
Well.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any idea what you think the S stands for?
Now,
Yeah. There you go.
there it is. There you go, Ron.
That's brilliant, that is.
Yeah.
Is that an Andrew
Yes.
Yep.
masterpiece?
Yep.
Yep. And you notice how he's got up here, Daddy Dearest.
Yep. And still both of their faces in the picture.
That is just absolutely. In fact, Andrew said that was one of the hardest ones he ever made because he couldn't stop laughing.
Mhm. The rest of them can't be shown on YouTube.
Mm.
But
Oh, boy.
if Andrew's not your friend, you could be in trouble because he could be dangerous.
I have mentioned that to him many times. I said, going to stay on your good side, buddy.
Yep. Exactly.
Right?
Well, it's later this week. You jet off going down south, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Head home tomorrow morning and fly out Thursday morning.
There you go.
Where do you actually live then, Ron?
What's that?
Where do you actually live?
In Rapid City, South Dakota. It's about 3.5 hours south of here. Ooh,
So Dakota is northish, isn't it?
yeah, it's like north, almost like north central. Both of the Dakotas are one on top of each other.
Like a north
One-
and south one.
Yeah, pretty much. One's north, one's south. Yeah,
Mhm.
but just a dramatic terrain and climate difference.
A lot
my
of open,
opinion.
lot of open space there, Rob. A lot of open space.
Yeah.
Up where I am, yeah, not down in
Yeah.
Rapid City.
Yeah,
Rapid
So
City's
is-
kind of different. It's more hills, mountainy, and a lot of trees.
yeah,
And
they don't
you're
have that
from-
up there.
I thought you were more down south, Mike.
No, I'm North Dakota. I'm up north.
Are you? God, I didn't
I'm
know
up in
that.
the I'm up in the prairie in the flat part.
Right now,
It's
I'm
all
only
wide
about
open here. We barely have tree rows.
yeah, I'm about
So,
2 hours
hey-
west of him, Mike, right now.
How far
Yeah.
are you from the Canadian border then, Mike?
Yeah, right below it.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I thought you were, south like an Alabama or something like that. I did.
No.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
the people that have positive outlook on life, they call it God's country.
Mhm.
And in the middle of winter, there's another name for it.
Hell,
Yeah. Yeah. It's so flat here, Rob. You can watch your dog run away for 2 weeks and not get sad because you can still see him.
ain't that the truth?
But what you have to be real careful when you're driving around there is wild animals out jumping across the road. And
Mm.
So another stupid question then. Is Alaska in Canada?
No,
oh,
No,
no. It's
Alaska,
way up north of Canada and off away.
That's a state.
go to the Great White North. And then
Alaska
head
was,
west.
Alaska was purchased from Russia back in what, 1800s or something, or
Mhm. Yeah, on pennies on the dollar. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you
'Cause
can
I-
swim. You can swim from the northernest part of Alaska to Russia pretty easily. They
No,
walk
'cause
across it all the time.
I seen a program where they road tripped from like California and they were going to Alaska to do
Yeah.
road racing or something. But they
Yeah.
went, they
you
crossed
have
the
to
border
go through
once.
Canada. Yes, you got to go
Yeah, you
through.
And
gotta
then
go up
they-
through Canada and then get to its way northwest tip.
They
and
crossed
then
another
there's
border
a-
then
there's a-
though.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a little boat too that'll take you across into it, but I don't know if there's a bridge anymore. But there was a ferry you could load your car up on, then you cross back into America.
Ah, all right.
You probably can't do that right now, can you?
No.
No,
Uh,
no, Canadian border's closed.
All right, thank you, Easy.
You know what I
Easy.
laugh at, and I'm not getting political, but I am on this one case, is that our president stopped the Canadian pipeline for oil coming down to the U.S. to be processed, and now
Gotta
he's
keep
begging Canada to open the borders back up again, and they're going,
Yeah.
"Are you nuts?"
But he's also
Yeah,
telling
fuck
all of his
you.
people too that he's also telling all of the citizens too that if they listen to his rules, they'll be able to have a barbecue by July 4th.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he understands how America works. We have rights for a reason, not that you gave them to us.
Yeah.
it's just a matter of time before old Miss Permanent Bitch Face takes over.
Yep. Yep.
Or how do they call that?
Yep.
Walking bitch face or
Resting.
resting bitch face. Yeah, resting bitch
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
Yep. RBF.
Well, they
Morning,
put
Roger.
him in the old folks home.
Well, I think
Oh,
it is now because he doesn't get up till 9 or 10 in the morning. He goes to sleep at 7 at night. So
Mm.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I guess
He
I'm
has no
halfway there
idea.
because that's when I go to bed. I'm going to bed, except when I'm up here.
But anyway, as far as the Air 2, I don't know. I don't know what the S is going to stand for. Does it mean it's going to be in a sport mode that'll give it more cinematic, be able to do this type of thing, or is it going to
Yep.
have more powerful motors? I don't think it's ever going to be FPV, but I think that maybe just to capture some of the cinematic, because I went and took
Treat
Oh,
time.
good Lord.
my Mavic 2 and
They're getting their milk
Right.
phones.
tried to fly in FPV because it's got an FPV setting, and
Yeah,
it was a little. You
Yeah,
had
but
to
hold the
catch
belt.
on to what you're doing because in order to get it to tilt like
Yeah.
that, you had to move one stick
Be
that
very careful.
normally you wouldn't move in that direction, and it would.
yeah. I've tried it. I got a video up. You can see. Sometimes I got it right.
Yeah.
Other times I couldn't.
Yep.
It's not as easy as you think, is it?
No, it isn't. It isn't. But the speculation is starting just because they came across the FCC filing.
Yeah.
fell on her butt.
What's that, Mike?
The wife biffed it.
What?
The white,
We had all that rain. We had all that rain, so it made the concrete from the steps real slick. She
Oh,
made it all
she-
the way down the steps fine, so I was telling her to be careful. She got about 2 feet away from the truck and landed right on her butt.
Oh,
Oh.
she okay?
She's all right. Oh yeah, she's right, all right. She flipped me off.
Oh.
That's all right. You just go ahead and hang with your buddies.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go get
Yeah,
myself
why-
up.
Why didn't you put calcium chloride out here for me?
Can't the dogs?
Well, calcium chloride doesn't hurt the dogs, does it?
I thought it hurt their paws.
It's
It
the
dries
salt.
out their paws and breaks it up.
Salt,
Oh.
salt does. Calcium chloride is supposed to be pet friendly.
Oh, is it? Okay. I'll have to get some of that. I have salt or whatever the other one is, but
Yeah, no,
I had some stuff that was supposed to be pet friendly too, and it has like some kind of weird molasses or something in it. Yeah, that stuff's no good. It doesn't work.
Yeah, calcium chloride, which works in all temperatures, is pet friendly. That's what I use for the
All right.
sidewalks and driveways, and because you're
I
right,
saw-
the regular salt you use for ice gets between their pads and causes all kinds of problems.
Yep.
I saw Ken Heron did a video in the last day or so. He where was he? Atlanta. And I guess he was at some FPV meetup place or something. And anyhow, he let a bunch of guys try his DJI FPV drone. And
Oh.
all of them really yeah, I really don't like it. But then he let some guy named Rusty fly it. Holy crap, you should see what that guy did with it. It looks like, whew,
He knows how to fly.
Proper
Yeah.
FPV pilots.
yeah.
Yep.
There's truly a skill to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I think
Yeah, there's a-
I'm too
Well,
old. and
it's
slow.
like taking a Cessna pilot and saying, "Here, jump in this Learjet with me, and I'll let you fly it." It's
Yeah,
like, whoa,
yeah.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, I think I got to go get some more coffee.
Okay, Ron, sounds good.
Yeah, you opened up another door of business for my dad there too, Paul. When we were watching your flight coming in last night, when he was driving, we were watching your video.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, well, who's this guy? I'm like, well, this is the one that talked me into getting the DJI, the Dual. And he's like, oh, okay, we were watching it. But now he wants to go out and start shooting farmhouses way up and then like sell the picture to the farmer. You hang them up on
Sure.
the wall.
Oh yeah, there's a
Yeah.
market for that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm like, you go do it or you can do it all you want.
Yeah, there's definitely a market for that. I mean, Paul Hodges does it for
Real estate.
Real
real
estate, yeah.
estate all the time, so that they
Well,
can
that's what
get
he
an
was.
aerial perspective.
Yep. Well, that's what we have one in our farm, but it's of the old farmhouse way before any of the other stuff was built. Nobody goes around and does it anymore. He's
No,
like, that'd be a good way. He's like, you know, they ain't even got to rent a helicopter. We could do it cheaper than they used to do back in the
yeah.
day.
Oh yeah, all you do just a little bit of your time and go up there and fly, maybe a battery or two, and
Then yeah, you can do the panoramic ones as well, you know, because a
Yep.
lot of people will never see how much property they actually got from the sky, will they?
Yeah. Now, and old school is they used to go and get a satellite picture, which was like 4 years
Yeah.
old, and
Yep.
so it doesn't really show the terrain the way it is right now.
Mhm.
And so yeah, there's a lot
When
of
he brought it up too, I thought about it. Like back in the day, every farm had one of them pictures hanging up in their farm
Mm.
somewhere.
Yep.
The whole
Yep.
homestead kind of thing.
exactly.
Well, that's a good idea. But I'm like, I ain't doing it. I don't even like some of the neighbors that much. Like, and if that little girl with the chickens calls me, I tell you what.
Yeah, but you know the funny part of it is, Mike, is if you were to do, let's say, Chicken Girl's place, and she would the best thing is she'd have to pay you.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep. She's already got to pay me. She ordered a door for the back of her little shop that she put up in town there.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. But yeah, that's your dad. Your dad is right. There's money to be made, and I think there's money to be made with a drone for anybody that's willing to go out and make the market happen. You know.
Yep. Yep.
Ron, I don't think Ron doesn't do any commercial that I know of. Ron, do you do any commercial flying at all?
No, I did for a little bit, but just I'm hoping to pick it back up again.
Yeah.
You can make money doing anything if you're willing to hustle and work your ass off.
That's just
Yeah,
it.
I agree with that, Hugh. Yep.
Those two things, though, are very rarely seen.
Well,
Unfortunately.
in the case of like Mike was talking about doing farmland stuff, you know, and farms and things like that. The way to get those jobs, I think is you got to make a hell of a nice postcard with a picture on it and everything, and mail it to every one of them. Say, if you're interested, call me. You know.
Mm.
No idea.
Question for you. I let my 107 go. I haven't recertified it.
Ron.
And obviously I haven't done any commercial work since then. But question for you guys. One of my fellow coworkers is looking to start a business, and he's hustling. He is hustling. I can't believe what he's done in the past 3 weeks.
Mhm.
So my question to you, and I think I know the answer, but I want to confirm it. If he, as the business owner, is 107, can I go out and fly under his license?
As long as he's there,
Oh, he has to be there.
he has to be the PIC. He's a licensed person. Yes.
Okay.
Pilot in command. Now, what you
Yeah.
might want to do is how long ago did you let your 107 go?
It's been like 6 months.
There's a grace period, and you might want to check on it now because the rules change April the 1st.
Yep.
And I don't know, did you sign up for Remote Pilot 101?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can go on there and you can take the test and see how you're doing. You might want to schedule getting the test right away done. They may grandfather you in. I think there's a grace period there.
Really?
And
Okay.
if you do it right away, you only have to answer 40 questions. And
Oh.
so it's and you can take the play test, I call it, on 101 after each section, and you can answer the questions in the final exam. And I just perused it one afternoon really good because mine's due at the end of the month. And so I'm going to go take it. But I passed. So the questions I got wrong were all on sectional charts issues because God love 101, but I couldn't see exactly the little. They said, what is the frequency for the control tower at this location? and I couldn't read the damn thing, you know. So I just took a shot at it and guessed. And I got, you know, when you guess, you get 50% of them right anyway. So
You know, the funny thing it is, even like, you know, I got 2 tutors here every day, you know.
Two what?
So, I got two pilots like who can be tutors for me, you know.
sure.
But the funny thing is, you know, when you make them kind of go back to old school a little bit, they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is,
now.
if you had guys there and you pulled up on a laptop 101 and you went down through the what do they call it, recertification, or anyway the testing, they would be able to they'd be able to sit right next to you, and you could teach them what you need to know for 107, and they'd probably go, oh, that's easy, that's that one, and that one, and that one.
Yeah. I bet you I could take it now again and probably repass it.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing I might want to just brush up on is the sectional charting, but like reading weather, you know,
Yeah.
I've been in that stuff for years.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's why I say you might want to take that test right away.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
And I would call the FAA, or even since you're a remote pilot person, I think you can email directly to them, and that guy that's on there that does that, he's pretty good about getting back to people.
Here's another question, Paul. If I got my 107 back,
Uh-huh.
but I am working for someone else, working under their business name, would that person still need to be present?
No,
Nope. you got your own.
because it's just like if you're a subcontractor, but you could do
Okay.
it on your own, but you're working for him. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Because then you're both licensed.
Okay.
You know.
Morning, Flying with Stan. What's up?
Stan?
Hey, Stan, good morning.
And
Roger.
it would give him
Morning.
some also the ability to say, okay, well, I got a man coming out there and he's certified and licensed, and he'll do, you know.
Right.
Morning, Andrew.
Morning, Andrew.
Morning,
Andrew's
Roger.
here and Roger's here. Roger's here without his camera.
Hey, Rod.
Morning.
Morning,
Looking good
Roger.
this morning, Roger.
Hey,
You're looking good this morning.
hey, thanks.
You got kind of
there
a
we go.
blank. You got a blank look
I
on
gotta,
you, Roger.
I
Yeah.
gotta take off, gentlemen.
Okay.
Have a good day,
Mike.
guys.
Take care, Mike. Okay,
Thanks,
Mike.
Mike.
How are you guys today?
Good. Andrew, how are you?
Good, yeah.
You brother.
I do have to say,
Good morning.
I do have to say at this point though that when I was growing up, calling somebody certified wasn't a good thing.
Certifiable is what it is.
Oh, damn, I got it wrong again.
Certifiable.
No, Hugh, like you said, you know, you're correct. Yeah, if you want to, you know, hustle, kick, you know, but I'm at that point where at least 3 months of the year, I have no time for that. I am guiding on top of my full-time job,
For sure.
and I make a hell of a lot more money guiding and have a hell of a lot more fun.
Yeah.
There
And
you
a lot
go.
less, you know. And then technically during the summer, I really don't want to do a whole. That's why I work so much in the winter, because there's not a real whole lot to do. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of build the bank account up a little bit so I can go play a little bit in the summer.
Yeah. Well, Ron,
You know.
if you got your 107 back again, it'd be like having that extra chit in your pocket. Let's say all of a sudden somebody says, hey, you know, I'd really like to get a picture of this. I'll pay you whatever it takes. Okay.
I'll tell you what's nice, Ron, is you can make passive income by putting up your videos and photos on these stock websites. I get money every month, not a lot, but I haven't done a lot either. I've only put up a few images and a few clips of video, but I get money every month.
Yeah, he puts it on what's
Black Box Digital Guild. It's an aggregator. It goes out to all the different stock sites.
and they use his video through them, and he gets paid into his account.
Now, are you charged like a monthly fee, Hugh? Or?
Nope. You don't pay anything. You just submit your stuff, and if it sells, you get a notification, and they send you money through PayPal.
They take a percentage.
Percentage.
Yep, they take a small percentage, and the rest is yours. Nice thing is, you're already shooting that video, so it's not like an extra work. You just need to upload it and let it sit there.
And they handle all the management. In other words, they advertise, they maintain the website and everything else.
Oh yeah, and the footage you would get from where you are, oh my God, dude, it would sell.
What's the name of it?
Black Box Digital Guild.
Black Box Digital Guild.
I'll give you a link. Yeah, I've been a member for about 3 years now. I think it's a Canadian guy that started it.
Do they set the prices then, Hugh?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do. They set the prices, and the prices are different depending on which site it's on.
And what about the usage within the site? Like, for instance, Getty, you have different licensing depending how it's going to be used. So that all goes into play as well.
I guess so. I don't have anything to do with that at all. I just post the stuff, and money comes in my account.
Yeah. No, I was wondering because like something used for TV, say a picture could be $7,000, and somebody using for a website $30. I'm assuming you get like not a flat rate from the educator, but you get a percentage from depending which level somebody picked.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the usage. I know the quality, there's a difference in price, like whether it's 1080 or 4K, different for the clips. So if they buy a smaller resolution clip, you get less money.
But that's what it comes back to you. I didn't know. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a flat fee, and then whatever they took, they make more money or less.
No.
Okay, you get a percentage on the option that was chosen in the end.
Global.
You can also partner with people. So I partner with this guy, Danny Ronenberg in Finland, and he does all the corrections. He cuts the clips, he tags them, he uploads them, he does everything. I just send them to him, and he does all that stuff. He gets half the money though, half the profit, which is fine with me because then I don't have to do anything. I literally just give him access to a Dropbox folder, and I dump footage in there occasionally, and he takes care of it. So you can partner with people like that, and it's really neat.
On average, how much do you make a month off that then, you?
Oh, not much, Rob, but I'm not putting up a lot of videos, right? I haven't put stuff up in over a year, but I'm still getting checks.
Can you give me an example of what of your videos sold? Like what people would want it for? Oh,
commercials, corporate stuff. That's what I assume. I don't know. Like, I don't see the end user, right?
I would imagine any kind of presentation or anything that has visuals.
So my footage that sells well is stuff from Mont Tremblant in the fall, where the leaves are all changing colors, mountains, lakes, beautiful trees, lots of colors. My Nova Scotia footage sells well. You got shots of the ocean and water, Peggy's Cove, stuff like that. Local stuff around Ontario that I've submitted, never sold a clip. But scenic places like where you are, that's the kind of stuff people want.
Would you need if you were to sell videos and or pictures used with the drone, would you need your 107 to put stuff on there?
In Canada, no. In Canada, there's no notion of profit for a business. They don't care.
They don't care.
You can be an amateur pilot with a DJI Mini and sell footage.
Okay.
So as far as Black Box goes, they're not going to check whether you're 107 certified. That's up to you and the government.
Oh.
As far as I know.
And how long are the videos you put up then?
They typically, so I put up the raw footage to my friend Danny, and he cuts it up into small chunks, like, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, that sort of thing, like very small clips. Typically.
Here's an example, like Storyblocks. This is one of the places it's probably sent to, and this is for footage. And you can look like footage, motion backgrounds, or After Effects templates. Footage of real people. It's the same as like Getty Images, the same thing, except for video.
Yep.
That's where the type of place it's usually going is stuff like
that. I like footage on there.
Oh,
the only thing with Black Box Digital is you don't get credited as an artist. So you're not going to build a portfolio and say, here's RL Photography's portfolio. It all goes under the Black Box Digital
domain.
So that's the only downside if you're looking to have a portfolio of your own stuff online. You'd have to
Right.
do that separately. But I don't care.
Um,
I just want to make some money, you know?
Andrew, you saw that website you put up, the story blocks, and I see that on LumaFusion, what I use for video editing.
A lot of them. That's one of the bigger ones. Yeah.
I love
Really?
story blocks. I used story blocks for 2 years.
Like, you know, in a lot of YouTube videos, you see like their sponsors, Squarespace websites,
Yeah, yeah.
story blocks and video blocks. They fall under that too. They endorse a lot of YouTubers, so that's how they get a lot of coverage. Yeah.
Hmm.
We
I'm
actually
gonna have to look into this today. Now you got my curiosity.
There you go.
we have a video on ours, 150 years of Canada for Via Rail, and it's actually going to be used in a Russian documentary about Canada. It should be coming out this
Right
year.
on.
Yeah.
You'll have to let us know when that comes up. I'd like to see that.
We chose to give up asking for money for the sake of the publicity to say, because it's a reach of 15 million. So sometimes you got to eat a little bit of crow, but it was a call.
That's nice.
And one of the things I got to do is people ask me all the time, like, hey, Ron, can I get a copy of this or that? Or, it's usually pictures, and I give it to them. I need, and probably the biggest one I made a mistake of, I was in Idaho 1 or 2 summers ago, and I was at a place called Shoshone Falls. And there's actually a video clip on my YouTube page, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm out there with my Mavic 2, and this guy come up behind me, and he said, could I talk to you when you're done? Sure. Well, he had another guy with him who had a Mavic 2, who apparently wasn't real good at flying drones. And he said, I've been standing behind you and watching you pan and yaw and, doing all the things that I enjoy doing.
Mhm.
He said, he goes, my friend here has the same drone you do, obviously, but he said, could I use some of your footage? Here he was out finding, and he kind of falls right into what you're saying. He was actually out traveling, getting footage for a commercial for a bunch of physicians. But here I sent him a couple clips, and, I got nothing. I didn't ask for anything. But I need to, start charging. Maybe I could go somewhere.
Yeah, well, last summer, when I fly down south of the bridge, when I'm doing my pans around, there's those set of condos they built in there on a piece of property that used to be a big cement plant. And I got approached by the president of the condo association while I was putting my drone away, wanted to know if I would do a flyover and give him the video. And I said, yeah, he went and got a card. I stuck it in the drone. I flew it, and he gave me a check for $250.
There you go.
Easy money.
Yeah.
Easy money.
I'll show you guys how I'm using that story blocks, or how I used to. I don't have it this year, but for my drone videos, I wanted to make them a little more interesting. So they're kind of like a little bit more like music videos, right? So I start off with some drone footage, obviously just music playing and stuff like that. Give it a second here. And then I cut in with footage like that. Those clips come from story blocks,
Mhm.
So you can just kind of make something a little more interesting that you don't have to shoot it all yourself, right?
Right.
One little piece of advice: if doing video that you're going to sell, try to shoot it in oh my god almighty, I'm so tongue tied this morning.
4K.
Shoot it flat. Yeah, 4K, but then shoot it flat, and then, because a lot of places want to color grade themselves to match without they're looking into.
Sure.
So I either offer 2 options, one color graded and one not. But that's the only thing, if you really want to get into that market.
Yeah.
Right.
Difference. Because you think of it, if you shoot it without being color graded, it's hard for them to match into anything that they're using later on. Smaller places, they want it already color graded because they don't have the technology to do it. They're just looking for a clip to add for a commercial, something more.
Right.
Mhm.
So
To shoot it like in a D-Log, Andrew, or okay.
Now, be aware, for you Mavic Mini owners and Mini 2 owners, there are no color profiles, so you can't shoot professional footage. Good for YouTube, but you're not going to sell that.
But you can with the Mavic 2s.
The Mavic Air, and any of those, they're great.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still sell it. You have a chance of making more money at it by doing that, because you can go into bigger projects. The bigger projects won't use it. Like that Russian one I mentioned a while ago, they seen it on YouTube. That's how they found us. But I had to send them the flat,
Yeah.
I had to redo it all, but keep it flat for them.
Do you do anything with yours, David?
Edit it down and stick it on YouTube.
You can watch the clips too, bud.
Up until the 1st of January, remember, you needed the right certification.
Oh, to sell?
Yeah. Now you can do it without in the UK.
Thank God in Canada it's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
But
might.
we're a bit more like you now, Hugh. So I could put stuff up there, but
Yeah.
I'm like you. I don't want to spend all that time tagging and chopping up into little bits. And
Exactly. I don't want to do that either. That's why I have my friend Danny do it.
And that's something that's not automated on Premiere and things like that. That drives me crazy after all these years and how big the business has gotten in clips. Why they don't have a way to batch process it with markers? You could chop, and then export them all at the same time. You can do it as a batch process, but you got to open each file separately and put it as an option. Really stupid.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Well, Tony and Chelsea, that video channel or video photography, that's how he made a lot of his money, was in doing, he was kind of the leader and he jumped in that early making.
I can watch Chelsea all day long.
Oh, don't get me started, Hugh.
I'm so jealous of Tony, man. I'm totally.
Yeah, that. She's good to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, built for comfort and speed. Gonna like that.
That's the deluxe model right there, boys.
Yeah.
Well, she started modeling for him, and that's how they met.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah, I mean, she is flipping stunning.
Yep.
Yeah.
See their old Getty images of her. If you look back, you can find them. The header and like aerobic stuff and all that and everything.
Yeah. Kind of wish I could go back again as a young guy. I'd be a photographer, man.
He actually didn't get into it as late. He was a real nerd. He used to be on MSNBC and that. He was like a tech guy in the early 2000s on TV and all that. And
yeah, he's got a very strong tech background.
Yeah. He got voted the sexiest nerd of something like in the early 2000s. He was kind of like, that back in the days of ZDTV and all that stuff. And everything. Yeah, he was
he's a cool guy. He knows, I like him. He knows what he's talking about. He doesn't bullshit.
Yeah.
Although I'll tell you what, though, him and Chelsea predicted that GoPro was going to die 2 years ago with the GoPro. That was it. GoPro's done. No.
Yeah, they really go on a limb sometimes.
Well, they were close. Their stock was down. They weren't looking good.
I don't know. They're doing all right. But Insta360 is now giving them a real.
Oh yeah, I know.
Now, man. Now there's some serious competition.
I'll tell you what, I'm loving that Insta360.
Oh yeah. You see that Go too?
I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So tempted to buy one. I don't really don't need it, but I want it.
It's not 360 though, is it?
No, it's not. But you can use it for vlogging, and it's also so light you can put it on little tiny Cinewhoops and stuff like that. So
really,
if you want a standard 250 grams, it's only I think 30 grams or something.
Wow. I'm just trying to think what I would use it for.
Doing any kind of vlogging, right? If you're out and about and you want to.
Yeah.
Well, it's so small. I would imagine you could just clip it on your uniform and have it.
You can. There's that magnetic pendant they've got, so you just clip it on your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with a hat clip, all kinds of accessories. Wow.
Yeah.
But that's another 400 Canadian I can't afford, so I'm just gonna forget about it.
Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. I hadn't been over to see Chelsea for a while.
Oh, you wanted to brush up? Okay. G'day, Mika Steve. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, she ranks right up there with Jennifer Aniston. I got to meet her.
I'm not once. Jennifer Aniston. That's just me, though. I don't know.
No, Hugh. Tell me.
20 years ago? Yeah.
That's good, Roger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I wouldn't crawl over her to get to you, Hugh. I'm sorry. It's
No, she walked up to you and said, Hugh, take me.
You take me.
Out of respect for her Friends franchise, I think I might have to, but Sometimes it just has to get done.
Yeah. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Roger. Welcome to the
Hey,
Turkey
Roger.
Old Man Tower.
Welcome to the locker room.
Yeah, we're talking a little smut.
kind of trying to wake up there this morning.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't, Roger.
David started it. We were all being angels here.
Okay.
Really?
A Randy Scotsman.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I woke up a little bit late this morning. That's good. Sleeping in and had a cup of coffee and a hot chocolate.
Is it still cold there, Roger?
Yeah.
Last day of it though. It's supposed to warm up now for the next week. I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to warm up for me. I know that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Thursday, you're headed off, Ron, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sitting for hours on a plane with a mask. I'm looking forward to that.
When do you leave? Thursday?
Thursday morning, yeah. Yeah.
Right now
That's
it's
going to be
doing-
fun.
Right now it's doing 0 Fahrenheit. That's minus 18 Celsius.
Burr.
Bar. Yeah.
Morning, night train.
Night train. Good morning.
Hey, night train.
Hey, night train.
Night train. Hey, Ron, you flying into Atlanta and then down or what?
Oh, Denver, then straight to Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because here on the further east side, it would normally be the hub would be Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's for yeah, Delta. I'm flying United.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think if I flew Delta, I'd have to go, I think Chicago
Chicago. Okay.
and then down. Yeah. I hate Chicago. It's a pain in the butt.
O'Hare. Yeah.
But
Two different times I connected through Chicago. I got stuck overnight.
yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have to fly through it all the time if we
Hate
could
it.
get directs. And I don't know. I never really had much trouble there. It's a busy airport.
Oh yeah.
Every 30 seconds a plane's landing on average. Like that's between the
I'll
If
never
you- if you-
forget. What's that, Ro?
Yeah, say if you ever go to Chicago, get stuck again, I could recommend a place. Last time I got stuck there, somebody in the crowd, we all actually, the plane finally got canceled and they actually put us up in a hotel. We had waited for hours and hours and hours trying to, it was the airline's fault, but put us up in a hotel. There's like 20 of us in the lobby and one guy turned around and said, "Hey, anybody want to go out and do some partying? Be downstairs in 10 minutes. So a whole bunch of us went to this place called the Green Turtle.
Okay.
Oh, dear Lordy. Got back at 4 a.m. and flew back out at
Strip club?
6. No,
Strip club?
no,
Oh,
no, it was a sports bar, but
sports bar. Okay.
it was interesting.
Probably
I'll
a
leave it
lot
at
of
that.
probably a lot of stewardesses around there, right?
Oh,
I'm looking for that bikini barista since you guys told me about that yesterday. I've been trying to find one over here.
Bikini barista.
Yeah, man.
mhm.
Chicago's got a lot of great bars into it, a lot of great music bars, a lot of good rock, blues, jazz, great meals, lots of good steak, of course, deep dish pizzas and that. I love Chicago, actually. I think it's
You know, I've never spent any time there. I've just been through the airport.
we had we had
visited
we
anything.
had Washburn and all that there, so and then we use it a lot for transfers, like I say.
Yeah.
So,
I love the downtown with the bridges across the rivers and stuff. It's pretty. I've seen pictures of it. But,
got a
Well,
good
hey guys, my relief just walked in the door.
Okay,
Hi,
Ryan.
buddy.
Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yep, thank you, Abby, for having
Check
me.
on your 107. I really suggest you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. And thank you for that information, that Black Buck skill.
Anytime.
Yeah. All righty, boys and girls,
Okay.
have a good day.
Yeah.
See you, Ron.
Take care of yourself.
Rob.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
my-
I was just
Roger.
watching that footage from Ken Haddon where he let an FPV pilot have a go.
Okay. Yeah. How'd it go?
Pretty awesome.
Well, the story is as I understand, if you watch the whole video, he let some other pilots fly it, and they were all kind of touchy with it. But the last guy he let fly
Yeah.
really flew it.
I just put a link in the chat if you didn't mind, Paul.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, there's a few of them will muck around with the controller. You know, the hand thing, but the last guy
Yep. Yep.
was pretty wicked with it.
Well, I don't think Roger's going to be flying FPV anytime soon.
No, hell no.
What? Roger, come on, man.
I can't even fly my frickin' MA2.
You know you want to FPV. You know it.
No, I won't be flying any FPV.
Well, the good thing is if Roger ever does decide to fly FPV, Kim's in the house and he's got drones for, try out. So
Yeah, you could have a break the drone test. See how long it takes you to break them all.
Takes how long to repair them, you should say.
No, then Kim could do the repair the drones that Roger broke.
Yeah.
Without being funny then, have you flown FPV, Roger? Can you fly?
I've tried it. I've tried it outdoors. I've tried flying whoops and everything in the house with the goggles and everything. I'm just not good at it at all. At all.
that's not for everybody.
No.
I was just curious, that was all.
I tried it even outdoors and no. I should have. That's my big mistake. When I started flying drones, I started right away off the Phantom 3.
Yeah.
I should have started with the hobby drones, get to control the sticks and all that. I started right away with DJI. So
You got spoiled.
yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
Well, I've flown all different kinds of drones, Roger, because DJI wasn't big when I first started flying. I was flying Wakiras, Aligns, all different.
I
But
remember the Wakera.
the Wakiras were kind of king for a little while.
Mhm.
They're German made.
Isn't there one called a Kingsland drone? Kingsland. What does that look like?
I was flying all different types with no altitude hold or anything at all.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I never really did until this year. This is, I tried a couple of ones, once in a while, but I never got serious until this year, I guess.
Yeah, well, I've flown Wakira, Autel, Align, now the Anafi as well. But DJI has been probably my most prevalent drones.
Ooh. Here's a good looking Wakera. I don't know what model this is, but boy, that's pretty.
Oh yeah, I had one of those.
Did you?
Yep.
That's a good looking machine.
Yep. The problem is that you see the Wakira, the QR series, the 350 on the left.
This one here looks like a Phantom.
That's what I started out with. One similar to that.
Looks just like an old Phantom, with the GoPro Hero underneath.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Then they came out with that one. Yep. The
Wow.
Voyager 3. Yeah.
Ah, it's a beast, isn't it?
That is a beast, isn't it? Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Wow.
Yeah, well, Kira designed a lot of good, but they just didn't seem to. What I saw was they didn't have the capabilities of giving you solid connection over any kind of distance, because they were still Wi-Fi drones, and you got around behind a building or behind some trees or whatever, and it started to break up a little bit.
That's surprising because FPV drones for quite a few years now have had very good analog feeds, like
Right.
Crossfire and whatnot, that'll do 40 kilometers. So I don't know why they wouldn't have used something other like that,
Well, the other thing too is, the analog feeds are very susceptible to cell phones, and now that cars have transmitters in them too, to be cell phone ready, connects and everything else. And if you get in a high density area, like down on the water in the summertime there, everybody's on their friggin' phone. Everybody's walking up down the with the Wi-Fi going. And so I haven't had any problems, knock on wood, to date with the OcuSync, but I think any of them could be prevalent to video feed loss, because that's up on the 5.8. and the 2.4 is where your control is. So
A
Yeah,
great,
what's
a
LTE?
great drone I had, which I still got, was a JJRC X12.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
yep, I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Got like a 2-mile range on it.
That's not bad.
It'll go further than my DJI ones.
Yeah.
What do you
What
find
Wi-Fi
DJI?
DJI? Not my
What?
Wi-Fi DJI.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because the new OcuSync ones now are 7K.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that assumes a straight line,
Yep, no interference.
water,
Yep.
no interference. Yeah.
Yep.
I get about 1 kilometer here in the city now. That's about all I get. But that's pretty good. I mean, I'm behind a hill and everything.
Yes. Yep.
No line of sight.
Right. In that video I did last night too, at after sunset, from the back of my house. My house, I was standing on the deck and the house is behind me, and I flew down around and way behind me off to the other way.
Mhm.
And so my house was physically blocking me,
Yeah.
and it's still, I never lost signal or had an issue.
And what was that flying?
The Mini 2.
I'll tell you what, I'm very curious to see what the range of my FPV drone is with this
Yeah.
R9M. It's 900 megahertz signal.
Right.
It's supposed to be quite good. I think the Achilles heel is going to be my video reception, not my control link,
Yeah.
but we'll see. I'm going to do some range testing, like real straight over like a road or something where I can really keep an eye on it.
Well, David, correct me if I'm wrong. The higher the frequency, the shorter the distance, right?
Correct.
Yes,
Roughly. Yeah.
with caveats.
Yeah, because
Because
like
once,
the guys that talk around the world, they're real low frequency, right?
yeah, with caveats. That's why the with caveats. It's how you talk around the world. But HF is lower, yes, because it gets bent back by the ionosphere and VHF doesn't. So 140 megs up, or to be 50 megs up, can keep going forever.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing they used for Voyager. I think 70 megs was Voyager was on. I mean, how much distance do you want?
Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
What do submarines use? What frequency? It's ultra low frequency, right? ULF?
ELF, it's called, extra low. Yeah, extremely low.
Extremely low.
And you're talking about data rates of one character every couple of seconds.
Wow.
Well,
Good morning, buddy.
but each submarine has a 2 or 3 letter code assigned to it, and if they pick up their code, they go to sub depth, put up a sat,
Oh,
and
okay.
talk via encrypted
Wow.
satellite.
Hey, Paul Hodges, how you doing? Walsh Rob.
Hi, Lana.
happy
Hey guys,
Hi, Neil.
how's it going?
Hi, Paul.
Morning, Laura.
Mr. Hodges.
Yeah.
Now,
Stay.
is it true I heard Rob's birthday today?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Walsh.
Yes,
birthday,
happy
Rob.
birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Yeah, he just turned 29.
Looking
All
good.
right.
21.
I thought Paul was going to start singing.
Oh, we can sing as a group if you want to.
Yeah,
Do you want your viewers to crash?
Well, I'm a little pissed this morning.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I made an appointment 3 weeks ago to get my truck in this morning to finish that door thing.
Yeah.
I get there. He's okay. Well, I'll call you when it's done. I said, okay, you'll have it done by about 2 o'clock, right? Oh, no, I can't have it done by 2 o'clock. What? It's like a half an hour job he's got to do on my truck. Oh, I decided to get it in. Maybe after I get the other ones done, I can probably do yours. Really? Sorry about your luck. I'll call you later. I booked this thing 3 weeks ago, and this job should have been done 4 months ago.
Okay.
And I've been leaving him alone because, he's been busy, right? Yeah.
Time to get a different mechanic.
Yeah. Frustrating.
It's not good. That's not good.
So he said, well, he said, why do you need it by 2? I said, I got a school bus run. Oh, have you got a day where the school bus is not going to run?
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. No, I got a couple 4 days coming up, but
Booyah.
Well, the thing of it is that what we missed earlier last night is they had a birthday party for Rob, and it really was just kind of a replay of past celebrations. But Rob started off, with the little party.
no.
Yep. And so then what they did is they switched up the party and ended up just having a good old time.
A bit of a pool party, was it?
Rob's worried about what else might be coming up.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the pool.
On that note, guys, I gotta get going. I got things to do. So have a good
It scared you that much, did it?
Hey, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
We just wanted to leave you with that image for the day.
Yeah, my eyes are burning already. Hi, everybody.
Roger, don't be a stranger.
Yeah. Okay, take care, everybody.
Hi, Roger.
See you all.
You're right.
Yeah. Is anybody on tonight? You on tonight, Paul?
I don't know if I am or not. Why? If you're gonna go on, I'm not. I won't. I go on, Rob, just to give people someplace to go.
Yeah, I might, Laura, but I'll be off by 9, so I might do a 7 till 9 hour time.
Gary's on at noon or 1 o'clock.
Roger and Kim are headed out. So.
That's wicked, that is.
That's one of Andrew's best.
Morning, Neil.
Thank you.
Andrew does magic with his computer, but I'll tell you, he went overboard with that picture.
Oh yeah.
Lynn is still laughing about that. In fact, she had me send a copy to her because she wants it. She's gonna put it on the wall.
Make a canvas out of it.
Yeah.
Remember when you used to be able to recall emails, Roger, Andrew? Do you wish you had one for pictures as well?
Hey, Andrew, I'll bet you if you put that on a T-shirt, you could sell the hell out of those.
Yeah, I can imagine. Kid would love that one, I'm sure. He's already stuck enough needles in the voodoo doll because of me. I used to do that back, even that music company I used to work for, because that's how it actually all started. I used to have everybody's photo ID pictures because I used to coordinate that. So that's where that all started. I put their heads and bodies on everything, and it just kind of grew from there. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, that one is perfect. The expressions on both of them are just priceless.
Oh my God. That's why Xenia likes, she loves doing Lightroom, for instance. I love the Photoshop side. I've always loved the manipulation part of it. But, yeah.
Oh, Andrew, just a heads up on Facebook. I keep myself logged out. I just log in once in a while to check things. So,
yeah. Well, that's
if you want to communicate, so I won't be able to see it right away.
No problem. I'll just text you if that's all right.
Sure, absolutely.
Easier. Email, I'm the worst at. I'll be the first to say it. Horrible at it.
I normally hit you up on Instagram. I do.
Yeah, I'm the same with Instagram. I don't check but once a week or two, sort of thing. So you guys know where to find me. I find every day.
Yeah, I feel bad about that was the one thing we let slide was Instagram, and that's too bad because Xenia was really starting to build it up, and then when we got into YouTube, it kind of fell by the wayside, and I feel bad because that was kind of her baby, really.
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Dave.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
Did you got 2 Instagrams you have, Andrew?
Yeah, well, there's one under her name, but then we were building up the Pusha one once we started the business. We were never supposed to be a live stream channel. We never, if you look at our first videos, we're not even in it. It was just to promote our business. That's all it was for. And the same, I was doing that and she was doing Instagram.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
everything kind of changed.
So, Paul, did you get any of that ice storm?
No, just a little bit of spritzing here and there, but nothing.
Oh man, we never did so much scraping this morning. Holy crap!
Paul, it just seemed to go like this when I got to Port Huron, and
Yeah.
it might have helped that I had my halo on and I was standing out there going like this.
You out there doing your un-Indian dance? Yeah.
I parted the clouds. Yeah.
Wow, we got buses that just been running half an hour, 3/4 to an hour late. Couldn't even get the ice off the windshields. But I got lucky. I got to work early and I just went in there, fired it up right away and let it warm up. It was just, but here I walked out this morning and I went, oh crap. It was just a thick layer. And I got a thing that can go over my windshield, but I didn't expect to have that this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't get much. It's just pretty much dull and gloomy here.
No, but it's supposed to be like 46 degrees Fahrenheit this afternoon.
We're sitting there right now at 29. So,
Yeah.
But it is only 9:45 a.m.
-5 here. Not exactly warm, but not too cold, I guess.
We're 28 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
Right. Be
But
back
they're
later.
saying 43 degrees Fahrenheit this
Yeah.
afternoon. Well, it's funny because the rain came in from the east and where my bus parked, all the one side, the driver's side was just covered in ice. But the passenger side didn't have no ice on it at all.
Yeah, I got a lot of GoPro accessories that I'm not going to be using much.
Hugh destroyed his GoPro yesterday, and he's working on putting it back.
purpose.
He broke it yesterday.
I took it apart.
Oh,
Took it apart.
Yeah.
you're gonna do that naked GoPro thing.
Yep.
Well, and the part was is that he had a little tear coming down his cheek,
Oh my God. Yeah.
tearing up that GoPro.
It just did not feel good. It just did not feel good doing it.
Hey, remember I was telling you yesterday, I think it was, I found guys got some batteries for the Inspire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're $250 a piece.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the price went up.
Really?
Yeah, you want $750 for 2 of them.
What?
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think he probably went and looked around to see that can't get them anywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're in Alberta too, so.
Oh.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to take off. I was up early this morning because then you had to have blood tests done. So we had to leave by 6 in the morning. Try and get in early. So.
All right, amigo. You behave yourself.
Yeah, I got to try and figure out what's wrong with my water spritzer there for the car, the windshield fluid.
Oh.
Pumper fuse. I don't know. It was just.
You're going to
too
need
cold.
that in spring around the corner.
Yeah, it was just too cold yesterday to work.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to drive Andrew with one hand out the window with a bottle.
I did that one time. I remember going across the Champlain Bridge here with a squeegee out in a rainstorm because I had no wipers. They went on me, and I had to use the squeegee and like that in a rainstorm. And I don't want to relive that. that was funny in my 20s. It's not funny now. Have a good day, guys.
Andrew,
Yep,
thanks.
yep.
Stop by.
No problem. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, man. I just paid for one of these on Amazon. I just found 3 of them.
Always the way.
Dude, I've got so much junk in all these bins.
That's the problem. I went out to my garage office, Hugh, and I've got stuff piled up everywhere.
I know.
Aye, Chris, but the easiest way to find something is to go on Amazon and buy a replacement.
Buy it, and then you'll find them. Yeah.
Then you find it. Yeah.
Sad, but accurate.
I keep swearing I'm going to go out to the garage and start throwing stuff away, but it's just like, I've got this thing about, well, I might just need that someday.
Might just need it. Yeah. I play that game as well.
I mean, I've got old paint sitting out there that's been sitting out there for 5 to 10 years.
Old paint?
Yes, buckets of, gallon paints.
Yep.
You just never know,
Well, as long as it's not lead based, you'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, what at least I should do is I should pull them off one at a time, pop the lid, take a look and see if it's any good or not. And if it's not, pitch it,
Yeah.
But it's just something more to, I got a microwave out there that I haven't used in 10 years.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, it's called hoarding. True, Night Train.
My problem is I got so much junk. It's overwhelming to try to get rid of it. It's like, where do I start?
Yeah.
A little piece at a time, just
I know.
one box at a time.
Sounds sensible, but then I look at it, never mind.
It worked for me. See, I started over in that corner there where all those tubes are, and they're still there. Because I might just need them, you see.
Hey, Hugh, I still got stuff in the house here that was my mom and dad's. Dad
Really?
passed away 15 years ago.
Wow.
I just.
Here's another example of something that I thought I lost, bought another one on Amazon, and then found it. Little digital scales. Use these for weighing my FPV parts and stuff, drone parts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got 2 of them now.
Oh, is that what you use scales for? Weighing the FPVs? Okay.
Yep. Well, that's what I started using them for. And yes, Paul Hodges. Now I weigh marijuana with them too. But
I got a weight scale too, but it's for weighing my trains, so there's a proper weight on the layout.
That's your story. If I believe you.
Freight trains.
Well, I don't do it. I don't do the other stuff yet. So
Okay. All right. Good. Fair enough. Anybody need an old iPhone? Got a whole deck of them here.
Morning, Mr. Jackson.
You probably could sell those on Craigslist or something.
I probably could. I can't be bothered dealing with people though. People call them. Piss on that.
Oh, I woke up this morning, and I had my coffee, and I went downstairs to get my coffee. I walked downstairs. I said, "Damn cat!" Put he put one of his mice on the stairs. I almost stood on it, but I didn't.
Just a toy?
Yeah. So, anyways, I turned around and looked. Hell, that's not a toy. It was a real one. Oh, but it didn't have a head on it.
Oh, God damn, that's gross.
Open the door.
You know what's funny about that is you get squeamish because the head was bitten off of the mouse, but yet you drowned the chipmunks left.
Right.
I know. I had to though. I had to do it. Here's a project I thought was a good idea. Adding solid copper scales to a Swiss Army knife. Guess what? Copper weighs a lot. Try putting it in your pocket, man. It weighs about 10 pounds.
Well, at least you'd know if you had it with you, right?
Yeah.
Trouble is, he has to take it out of his pocket to keep his trousers up.
Let's not talk about my trousers. Come on now.
So Dave's got to record his Waffle Wednesday waffle today.
It's waffle.
Still waiting on the outcome.
What was that, Dave?
Still waiting on the outcome.
The outcome?
Hey, there's a good one today. There's heard on the police scanner. There's some guy who was in the ditch this morning along the Highway 402, and they asked him where he was. He says, "I don't know." He says, "I'm someplace between Strathroy and Sarnia."
Oh God!
That's like 3/4 of an hour drive.
Yeah.
Was he drunk or something?
I don't know. Can't you pull your phone out and go, "Oh, there I am"? Yeah.
Those little scales.
Well, the average person doesn't know how to pull up flat and long.
Ugh, yeah.
Right.
But now he's tying up resources because they had to call an OPP from Strathroy and Lambton County to go out and find him.
Oh.
You know,
Yeah, not to rescue him, to give him lessons on how to use his phone to find out where he is.
Well, the funny thing is if one of the cars drove by and saw him and just kept on going and reported it into the dispatcher, yep, there he is. He's in the ditch.
I just had birthday wishes off John Donato. Haven't seen him in a while, have we?
Hey, what's up, John?
No, yeah, on my phone. Sorry.
oh,
Oh, he's on your phone. Oh, I thought he was in the
Yeah.
well, here's what it was like this morning up in the 401. Here,
Oh,
yeah,
Oh
it,
my
just-
God.
it was all ice pellets. It wasn't even snow. It was ice pellets. Yeah.
I think snow is about the only thing in our country with saddles which don't
Oh,
claim dole in it.
Oh no, one
David?
truck was a Budweiser truck.
oh, it was a party on the side of the road.
Road, yeah.
Everything else with saddles claims benefits in the UK.
They probably didn't have any trouble getting the help to empty the truck.
Probably not.
all the good old boys showed up. Yeah.
Yeah. just-
Oh, boys.
Well, at least he wasn't upside down or anything. But anyway, there was a big tow truck there for him. So
Don't be no harm.
I could have helped them lighten the
Yeah.
load. They needed-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, JDS. Oh, I'd have to go take a look here.
I just had a delivery and thought it was my tiny York.
Oh, I got a message
Nope,
on
it's still
Messenger.
not here.
Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. That's frustrating.
Nope, didn't get it, JDS. Got nothing from you.
So you're 4 hours different. So it's what? It's 2 o'clock over there, Rob?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because you changed time. What, in another week or two?
Week on
I
Sunday.
don't know. Dandra will know. David will know.
Yeah, week on Sunday.
Week on.
Paul?
But now I'll confuse things because I don't change time zone.
Oh yeah, pill time.
Because I'm a radio amateur. I stick with UTC all year.
You're a radio professional.
But for what do you call it? The sake of harmony, I have to put up with people who change their times around.
Well, UTC, is that the same as Greenwich Mean Time?
Yeah. Technically, it's not the same, but yes, it is.
Why is it technically not the same?
No, it's because UTC isn't taken from GMT exactly. It's worked out via the atomic clock, and it changes by something like 0.001 of a second every year or something. As if it matters. But they get upset if you say GMT when you really mean UTC.
Because it used to be that's what everybody talked about was Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
Years
Because
ago.
that's how you did your
Greenwich Mean
Eastings
Time,
and
Greenwich Mean
Westings.
Time.
Yeah.
And then when they started getting the atomic clocks and stuff, then they says, well,
GMT's about a millionth of a second off. We're going to have to do something about this.
yeah.
Take your meds, Paul?
Yes, they did.
Okay, just check.
Because you told me to.
Ooh, that's something I haven't done yet.
Yeah, Dave might give you a little pickup.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can see you're in kind of a burrito kind of slump here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a burrito for breakfast.
I didn't take my nighttime meds till about 2 a.m.
Oh,
Well, he must be out.
You see the
David,
one
he's-
report I
he's-
sent you? No. Oh,
He's
if you
out
did.
partying. He's out
Here, with the guy,
partying.
please. I'll need to. UTech is number I have, Paul.
yesterday I fell asleep about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning.
What? Oh my God.
I woke up a couple of times in between.
Rip Van Winkle, man.
Well, you must have needed it.
Turned over and went back to sleep every single time.
I wish I could sleep that long.
You know what's on the news right now? They're showing a picture of a walrus in Ireland. He fell asleep on an iceberg and he woke up on the shore of in Ireland.
Hey, share that. I want to see that, man.
It's on the Fox 2 News.
Is that a new one? Because there's a couple of those happened over the years.
That's him on the shore there in Ireland.
I don't trust Fox. That's fake news, man.
That's what Fox stands for, isn't it?
He's on the shore in Ireland.
I'm just kidding.
Looks like me sleeping.
Morning, Chris Jackson. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so Banggood's dicking me around on my return, my repair, whatever they're going to do.
Oh, really?
I sent them a video, and they're just dragging their heels. They're real arseholes about any kind of customer service.
Why? What's the matter with it? Anything you can fix?
I think Mia wants something. I think she wants a cookie, but I'm hoping she just wants to go out because
I think the video transmitter's broken, so would need to replace it. So
and at the worst, what's the cost of one of them?
Well, about $13 because I got the manufacturer, not Banggood, but the manufacturer to actually send me one. So it's on the way just in case Banggood don't help me.
Yeah. I mean, by the time you get an answer off Banggood and send it back, and then they muck around and send it to you, you're going to be in winter again.
I know. It's a real kick in the cojones.
It's the only thing with Banggood in it. It's hit or miss.
Yeah. Unless you're in Australia, then you're pretty close. They do okay for them, I think. But
well, the stuff I've ordered off them, I normally get in a week or two.
Yeah.
Because they got a place as well in Europe.
Okay.
So, but I haven't ordered anything since the Brexit thing. They cancelled the first round on me.
Yeah.
I haven't ordered anything this year.
I've given Banggood quite a bit of money the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Right back.
Yep, Dave, you look like you're gonna pass out, buddy.
Okay,
Oh.
just
Trying to get my nicotine fix. I'm going to take my medicine and see what happens.
That's a good idea. Take your medication. If I got to take mine, you got to take yours too.
All right.
Because other than that, David would get mad at you.
cool, JD. It's on my phone. I can't connect it to my computer.
Oh, missed one.
$14 above at the moment, it is, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're at a balmy 30 here.
And we got really bad winds.
No winds here, but 30 degrees isn't. Although it is going to clear up, it looks like.
I gotta go do an install and do 2 removals down in Elmer this morning. Sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, JD.
So they're selling them left and right, huh?
Yeah. 2 removals are sold. So, I got to put another one up, but they're not lasting long. Not even a week.
What? You think you'd run out of buyers pretty soon, Paul, at that rate?
Well, it has slowed down a bit. So it's not, it wasn't like it was 2 weeks ago. It was hot and furious there a couple of weeks ago. But it slowed down a little bit. I'm getting lots of burials, so that's good.
Nice. So I'm sure you guys have seen Tim Jackson's email about the tribute for Rick Halber.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, yeah, I was just thinking that. So I did for Rick yesterday.
I haven't been able to fly, so. Oh, that's cool. You?
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly tomorrow, but when are they going to put this all together? Do you know?
In the next couple of days, so quicker the better.
Yeah. And it's going to northeast?
Yeah, Matt.
Matt.
He's going to produce the video and then give it to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know him enough.
Yeah, that's okay, Rob. No worries. Yeah.
I only spoke to him a few times.
Yep.
Great guy. But yeah, I don't think I knew him enough
That's
to
no problem at all.
warrant it.
Good morning, Corey. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
But I'm not sure. The only thing I'm not sure if you might have done, you was put the words in green. Because everybody is putting green hats for kidneys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, all over Facebook and everywhere else they're saying, please put green hats.
Yeah.
For kidney for
That's interesting.
For Rick.
Yeah, my son has got kidney disease now, stage 3, I think.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got a
yeah.
transplant in a few years, so he's going through the same sort of stuff. Cheers, Steve.
Yeah, I had to have a round of dialysis, didn't I, a few weeks back?
Oh, are you doing dialysis as well?
Yeah, on and off.
Yeah.
Mine are failing and then a round of dialysis, but they are then kicking back in.
So are you waiting for a transplant for the kidneys?
No, I won't get a transplant.
No?
No. I got too much wrong with me.
Okay. So you'll have to continue dialysis.
Yeah, sort of.
Hope so.
It'll just be the end.
No, come on, Rob.
No, serious. Serious. It's what I've been told. It's what I know. It's what I'm expecting.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine about it. I think I got another couple of years, hopefully.
Well, we hope to spend them with you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome back, David.
And you should definitely buy that DJI FPV drone.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going and destroying a couple of RC cars today.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not buying the RC. The
Your
RP.
video received a copyright claim. What? Oh, that's from a while back. Okay. Never mind.
I do loads of bashing with my cars, but I never seem to film any of it.
You what, sir?
I do loads of bashing and crashing and jumping, but I never film any of it.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I think so.
Be fun on the channel.
You never crash or bash when you've got a camera on you, then.
Sorry?
You never bash or crash when you've got a camera on. It's one of the ways of keeping from doing it. It's the film.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, when I got the Parrot Swing, that X-Wing drone, I tried to fly the damn thing in my yard. And in drone mode, it hovers and it's just like a quadcopter. But when you put it into that flying mode, plane mode, the thing is so bloody fast. I kept hitting trees with it. And I filmed it. I got it all on video. So I published a video a couple of years ago, me crashing that thing over and over again. God, very frustrating.
What's
up, JSK?
Hi, JSK.
Hey, JSK.
One of the things with, and I'm surprised Chris doesn't come on and have a go more with the FPV guys with it, that some of the things that Chris flies are a damn sight harder to fly than an FPV drone. Yeah.
Like what?
Well, Well, anything with a wing that is designed to do aerobatics is unstable. You
Oh
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
buy
yeah.
it.
Of course.
You
Right.
can't. Yeah.
The one thing I've been looking at for a while is it's been out now the last year or two. It's only a budget thing. Have you seen? It's an airplane, but the rotors flip up.
Yes.
It'll fly like a drone.
Mhm.
Then you click a button, and the motors go down, and it flies like an aircraft.
John
You flick it
Coopey's
again
got
and
one.
stand it upwards.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Coopey's got one. Somebody else had one, and
X520,
I've
I
been-
think it is.
something like that. Yeah, I've been or X450.
I don't know. So about 100 quid in a
And,
will take.
It's tweaking my interest as well, but
Yeah.
so far I've managed to refrain.
So yeah, that's it.
There's one. That
That's-
motors don't actually move in that one.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
going to say
that's not
it
the
hasn't got
Fly up.
landing legs or anything.
So what? There's an X. You say 450, David?
Try 450 or 420.
50. There you go. VTOL. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks-
that's the
that looks
one.
good, David.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it got the rotor on the back.
Yeah. There's servos. Oh, that's freaking cool. That could be interesting. How much is that?
Remember, John Coopey had one, and we were looking at the possibility of fitting a camera under the nose.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I had the nacelle for something.
Yeah, it's got an opening where you can put an FPV
Yeah.
camera.
Ooh, not cheap.
No, that's not right.
And the ratings aren't good. Let's see. How about Banggood?
Yeah,
That's
it
Canadian.
is. It'll be no more than 150 Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think so.
No, I
162. Yeah, you're about right, Rob.
That's
All right.
about right.
Just a little over 150. That's not bad. Now, what's the difference? There's one for 174.
XK. One is an XK. Are they both XKs?
Both XKs. Yeah, that's actually not bad. RC Sailors.
Yeah.
Brushless motors. Okay.
Captain Drone has flown it and rated it.
Has it?
Quadcopter 101.
I wonder what the size of the batteries. 3S. Oh, shoot. That's not bad. That's a pretty big battery.
And you can buy additional batteries that had it on there.
Yeah. That actually looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
$38 shipping. 40.
No,
If you remember, that's the one John crashed first time out
Yeah.
really.
in the cornfield. Were you not there? I thought you
Difficult.
were.
I don't think I was. No.
Yeah.
So I
It's
wonder how you
easy.
control it. Is it a receiver bound or is there a controller with it? I wonder.
Controller's in his hand. Did you see
Transmitter.
it?
Yep. There's transmitters with it. And a balance charger. Okay, so you get everything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it.
So with a remote control plane, the left stick, is that throttle or is it up and down?
In mode 2, it's throttle and yaw side to side.
What's mode 2? The normal
That's
standard.
what you.
is it?
That's what you're
most of
used
us
to.
fly. Yeah.
That's what you use in the quadcopter mode too.
And then the right stick, what's that one?
Pitch and roll.
Pitches up and down then, is it?
Nose up and down, wings over, roll.
So pitch, if you want to go down, is it push forward or push back?
Push forward. The nose goes down.
It pitches you down.
Okay, so you pull back to go up and give it throttle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to pop out for a minute or two. I'll be back in a minute or two. I've just got to do something.
All right, but
Okay, Neil.
Blind Meal. Have my name as Captain Drone of Rhone Valley for a chance to win one of the DJ.
Yeah, I've ended it as well.
Right on.
He draws that on the 20th. It's been up for a few weeks.
Here's something interesting. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, and it's not.
Not an actual plane, right?
It is, but you want to see the RC Sailors with it.
Oh, you seen that one? It's not good. Oh, no way. No way this will fly. Oh God.
Yeah, it flies, but it's sort of all over the place. But
Oh crap.
but
It's made out of foam too, right?
Well, look where the engine's mounted. The engine's mounted up on the tail. That's not good.
but it's more or less they can't destroy it.
Yeah.
They took it out a couple of times. They crashed it. They took it up off, flew it off gravel,
I'll have to check it
flew
out.
it off water, and whatever they done to it, it kept going. But
There's so many different RC planes.
oh yeah,
Pretty awesome. Great hobby.
they got the DJI FPV, haven't they? RC Sailors.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
What did they think of it?
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one which have swung me a little bit more towards it.
I'm going to share a video with you guys. I'll share the link because it's not my video. Some kid flying the DJI FPV drone yesterday in California. What a beautiful flight. It's just gorgeous.
Well, it just shows how the young kids can do stuff that we never thought of, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, let me share it with you.
My daughter can fly a drone incredibly well.
Yeah. Well, here we go. It's only 1 minute and 45 seconds. If you get a chance, have a look. Worth watching. This kid, this is what the DJI FPV drone is made for, is what this kid just did. It's just beautiful. Northern California soaring. He's only got 171 subscribers too. I bet you that's going to be going up quick.
Yeah, and I've just subscribed.
He's only 17 years old.
Now that's nice.
Right?
Now I could see owning the FPV if it wasn't for the goggles.
Well, you don't have to use the goggles, Paul. You could use a monitor.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same experience, but I mean.
Wow, going along that road is pretty wicked, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Then down through the canyon along the
Yeah,
river.
and I'm watching that now straight off the side of the road.
Bloody awesome, man. See that's the kind of flying I want to do.
Yeah, same as me.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
I don't
like
want
that.
to do crazy tricks and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can appreciate the people who do all the race courses.
Oh yeah, they're fun. I like to do it in the simulator, but
they're wickedly talented, but
yep.
It's not what I want.
Well, what I like about the DJI FPV is it always has the stop button where you can hit the button and it just hovers where it's at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In other words, if you feel like, hey, maybe it's getting a little out of my hands.
Mighty handy.
And it's got the fail safes, haven't it?
Yep.
You know, they've returned to home and a few other bits and pieces.
Well, that's a nice job there.
Not bad for a 17-year-old kid, eh?
No. Yeah, but my daughter's got autism and she can fly brilliant.
Did you get her the Mini 2 yet?
No, I haven't. It is on the list. She's just had all the bedroom done, and she's got a new cabin beds.
Oh, nice.
And all this. So yeah, it's been an expensive run.
Yeah, I bet. Which,
Which
you want a cookie? What?
and as well, the missus have just ordered the frame and all that lot for a simulator. Nothing like Andrew's, but a seat which you sit in, you know, and all that lot. So now we got to buy the steering wheel and pedals. And
oh, you're gonna do driving?
so yeah, for her obviously.
Cool.
For her games, Xbox and PlayStation, and they don't come cheap, do they, kids nowadays?
No.
They all want the latest and greatest iPhones and iPads and MacBooks, and
It's hard to keep up with the Joneses, isn't it?
oh God.
There you go. Funny stuff. Roger wanted poster. Cheech and Sean John. Morning, Furball Kim.
Good morning, Kim.
Funny editing stuff. JDS Flying Canuck.
See,
Wow,
what's
that's a
Cody?
really-
What's Cody saying? Has a decent like.
It's what they call a flat color profile. So it basically takes a lot of the color out of the video so that you can add in more color later.
Yeah, at the time you're recording. Yep.
That's one thing I'm gonna have to learn. Is
Look
a
at
little bit
JDS's,
more about color.
new intro screen. That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
Let's check out his new video. Cheech John's Up in Smoke. JDS Flying Canuck. God. That's pretty funny. Wanted Dead or Alive. Reward 1 million for Roger Martin. Oh my God. JDS has been having fun this morning.
That's cool.
Must be bored. Hey,
Yeah. Yeah, good video, JDS. That's kind of funny.
hey, Kim. Good morning.
What's up, Kim?
Morning, Kim.
Kim's here.
Now, JDS, don't give Paul a copyright strike. Come on now.
So yeah, whenever we get 5 minutes, I will ask you guys what settings you think is the best to have on the cameras. Because normally I just use auto.
Well, I think that's probably 90% of everybody does. It's only if you want to spend some time editing.
But the other day,
that you want
my video was all washed out,
Yeah.
wasn't it, Hugh?
Yeah.
So do I just leave it on auto and then buy some filters?
No, because here's what happens when you're flying a drone. As long as you're going in one direction, like towards the sun or on an angle or whatever, your shot will be fine if it's on auto because it should, correct. But as soon as you turn away, the exposure is going to start changing on you, and so the footage is going to look inconsistent. It's going to get brighter and darker, brighter and darker. So if you put it on manual, it locks in the exposure or at whatever settings you want. A nice trick is to put it on auto, let it expose, and
Get
then
it where you
click
want
it
it.
on manual or lock it. And then
It'll lock it into
fly around.
that
Yeah.
exposure.
I don't know what any of them settings are.
Well, so you know what, Rob? Just go onto YouTube and look up some basic kind of photo editing material.
would you-
kind of need to know that. You need to learn it.
Who would you suggest?
Let's take
Because
a-
there's so much, I don't want to go down a
I
big
know.
rabbit hole.
It is a big rabbit hole, though. You're gonna have, but you'll enjoy it if you embrace it. You know what I mean? Let's see.
What about Billy Kyle or somebody along that line? Or
The settings.
So I'd like to know a bit more as well about the time lapse. And what's the one where they all join together? Hyperlapse, no?
Panorama, you mean?
Yeah, that's the one.
So a time lapse is a series of images over time.
Yeah.
A hyperlapse is when you're moving and it's a series of images over time.
Yeah, and then there's the other one, panoramic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just a large, wide photo.
Yeah.
It can be a
Because I got a DJI gimbal which does that. It moves up, takes a couple of photos, shifts down, take a couple of photos, moves round. Some of them would be quite nice on canvases.
drone photography tips and camera setups. Let's take a look. Okay, Captain Drone's got one from 4 years ago. Let's take a look. See if that's any good. Manual mode, sun to rear, white balance, ISO, shutter speed. Okay. Okay, here's one, Rob. I'll post it in the chat here. This is by
Right,
Captain
then.
Drone. He's
Yeah.
pretty reliable. He's quite a knowledgeable fellow.
Yeah. And then would you advise getting filters?
If you get into it, sure, yeah. I think it's a
Never
good-
hurts to get filters, but it is one more step to do before you fly. You've got to figure out which filter you want to put on it.
You need to learn how to use them, like when to use what level of filter, right?
All right.
It's
When
not
I use a filter, what I do is, since I'm doing it to me, I take the filter, put it up to one eye and look through it at where I'm at and see if it looks okay. And then maybe get a darker filter, put it and pick which filter and then
Oh,
put it in the camera.
Ah, all right. Because I know there's like ND16s,
Yeah.
ND32s, and that sort of thing, isn't there?
Yeah, the higher the number, the darker the filter.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
And you know, people often say it's like sunglasses for your camera. That's essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps in getting rid of the glare and all that kind of stuff.
God, doesn't he look younger there, Captain Drone?
Well, yeah, that's 4 years.
Thank you for that, you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Sometimes I feel so dumb coming on here.
Buddy, we are all learning. That's the whole point of being on here, right? We learn from each other. I knew
Yeah,
nothing
no, it's just obviously you know your scientific stuff, and earlier on,
but I've been doing
David
it
was
for
on
years.
about his 1 megahertz and this and that. I just get lost.
You learn. I learned. Just you just keep studying.
Yeah. Ask me about trucks or e-commerce or something like that.
Oh yeah, exactly. When you guys start talking about trucks, my eyes glaze over. See you, JDS.
See you, JDS. Yeah.
See you, JDS.
What are you up to this morning, Kim? Recovery Drone. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Recovery.
Good morning.
That's one thing I hope I don't have to do much is recovery on drones.
Well, Hugh in his wind segment thought he might have to do a recovery.
Yeah.
Bloody close.
Especially it was deep snow.
Yeah. It would have been a nasty walk, let me tell you. Honestly, I don't think I would have.
Hold on, phone a minute.
I'm not quite as nimble as I used to be.
None of us are.
Yeah.
Except for Paul Hodges. He's still pretty much got the spring in his step.
He's pretty spry.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you bet.
Yeah, he's still waiting for that fresh roadkill so he can make some more of that
You damn right.
that good stuff.
I keep looking, driving my eyes in the ditches. Hey, got a job for Gary Brand Aerials. Somebody down in Norwich is missing her dog.
Oh,
Yeah, it'd be a good job for him. It's close to him.
so are they paying drone pilots to go look?
It's kind of a goodness of your heart thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy, isn't he, Gary?
See, that's a case where you'd like to have thermal
Yeah, that'd be nice to have.
because you
thermal
can
for
pick
that,
up the heat signature.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
And I enjoyed having the thermal when I used to do search patterns and stuff that had that thermal imaging camera that I had. You could put on the bottom of the Inspire One, Paul. It really worked well.
Yeah.
Morning, Jody. What's up, man?
Hey, drone shots.
Hey, drone shots.
So what have you specifically bought that for then, Paul? Any particular reason? The thermal?
Because I've always want to have thermal. Because every once in a while you get somebody that's lost a dog, a cat, or a kid's missing or whatever, and you'd like to be able to help out. It's kind of a community service type of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could go fly with my regular drone, but you can't. Once you have the capabilities of thermal, you know the difference. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can waste a lot of time trying to figure out what it is you're looking at, especially over like trees and those kinds of
Just
things.
flick that button or flick at the thermal and bingo.
Yeah, see, they have a thing here called Canine Ground Search, Elgin/Middlesex counties. So people lose their dog, they post it there, and they got groups of people that go out and help look for it. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tidy. Ranger now, they're having massive problems of people stealing dogs.
That's
Yeah,
awful.
oh yeah, yeah.
But it's happening straight off the owners. People
Yeah.
are, when they're out walking their dogs,
Yep.
cars are pulling up or vans. People are jumping out, assaulting the people, and dragging their dogs away.
Yep. Yep.
Crazy.
It's all the stupid breeds, though, isn't it? And then the stupid prices of them, and
People do some weird stuff, that's for sure. You know what I wish they would come up with is plug and play components for these FPV drones.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't have to solder or anything. You just friggin' plug things together. That would be so nice. I guess some of them do, but most of them don't.
Well, what you would have to establish would be a universal standard for what each component would have to have for a plug. You know, and then it would become plug and play.
well, they can pretty much do it on the RC cars, can't they?
Oh yeah?
You know, and you can plug them into the computer. You
Well,
know, to alter your throttle, your braking, you know, all that.
Yeah, but
all that's
what
pretty
he's talking about is like in FPV drones, you know, you've got different stacks, different things, different components that all have to be soldered one
Yeah.
to the other.
Yeah.
If you established a universal, in order for it to be, like say a VTX had to have this kind of a plug on there in order to sell it, then that plug would then go into a transmitter that would have that kind of a plug in it. You just plug and play, you know?
Now the purists would say, well, the connections add resistance and battery
yeah.
voltage drop, and you know, it's more efficient to just solder it. I get that. But did you guys see the Emax Baby Hawk 2 HD yesterday that everybody was reviewing?
No, I've saved it to a watch list.
Okay.
I got so many in my watch list.
It's like everybody did it yesterday. Captain Drone, NERC.
Was that the one under 250 grams? Was it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But it's HD, so it means you have to have the DJI goggles. To fly
Yeah.
it. I'm not going to buy it. But very capable little drone, that's for sure.
So if you did buy the FPV kit, them goggles will connect to anything HD.
Anything with that supports the DJI protocol, yeah. So basically, you could get a transmitter and camera for DJI, the Cadex Vista, Nebula, or whatever, or the DJI Air unit, and then put it in any drone, and it would connect to the goggles. Yeah.
And what about the controller? Is that just for that one?
Yeah, I think so. I think the controller's just for the DJI stuff.
Yeah, controllers are separate. Yes.
But I think, I don't know, maybe Corey, if he's in, can correct me, but I think when you buy the DJI Air unit, it comes with the control link transmitter. It's already built into it.
Yeah, it's all in one. All you do is you connect it to your other components like motors and different things.
But if you don't want to use the DJI remote, you have to add a control link, so some kind of receiver.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering, like, if all the other components are usable on other things, you know.
It's just a big investment. The goggles are expensive, and
yeah. Said you're gonna need 2-3 batteries with it, so yeah, it's gonna be $2,000, isn't it?
I'm gonna wait for the price to come down. I don't want the FPV drone, but I want the FPV system, the digital system. So I would just buy the goggles and the transmitter for like my Flywoo or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Just upgrade it. But I'll wait.
I don't want to be building like you have, though.
Yeah, I don't really want to do it either.
Thank you, Gary. Good morning to you.
You gory looking beast. What's happening?
Another good flyer I follow is Mile High. Do you know where?
I don't know. Let me check.
Girl called Lexi. She's from Germany, I think. Germany or Holland?
Maya on high. Oh yeah, Lexi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty good. She is.
I made her laugh the other night on her live stream.
Yeah,
she's.
I'm on her Discord and all. I am with her.
Yeah, you're a member, right?
Yeah, it's only a couple of quid a month.
Yeah, she's a good pilot.
Yeah, I get on well with her.
Did you watch her Tesla meetup?
Sorry?
Did you watch her Tesla meetup where all the ladies from around Europe converged and met up with their cars? Yeah, it's on her channel. It's cool.
Oh, I missed that.
Something to see. Yeah.
Morning, Marcel.
Hey, what's up, Marcel?
Gary's there from Brand Aerials.
Yep.
Yeah.
But considering she got so many followers, she's pretty approachable.
Oh yeah.
Hi Steve. Hi Marcel. Hi Gary. Hi Drone Shots. Hi Recovery One Drone. I'm back and full of smiles.
Welcome back.
We're getting out to play 3 days earlier.
Oh, good.
So just
what does that mean with the lockdown?
It's not for the lockdown. Still the 26th of April as it was back into tier 3 apparently, depending on what's going on. But the stay-at-home order is going to be lifted on the 2nd of April, which is earlier than previously, which means we can travel within the county.
Is that just Scotland, you know?
That's just Scotland. Yeah.
And
Well, your stay-at-home order in... Oh, no, you're Wales, aren't you? I don't know Wales.
England's then.
England opens up on the 29th of March. The stay-at-home order type stuff, travel restrictions. That's been for a while. That's been for ages. That's all out there. It's just today is one of our days of thing. So it means that weekend, I'm sorry, but I won't be on here. I'm going on a donga.
You and Desmond are gone.
Oh, we meant more to you than that, man. I see how it is. A fair weather friend, indeed.
Hence the smile.
Good for you, bud.
You can still Zoom us from your phone, can you?
It's only 3 or 4 days. Yeah, but oh dear. On the April the 1st, I'll be putting my woad on and that, and screaming freedom at midnight and heading for the hills.
So is that permanently opening it up then?
Oh,
that's sort of the first easing, the first major easing.
Okay.
Then between then and the end of April, there's bits and pieces of more evening. They're looking at allowing the English to come up from the end of April. But we shall see.
I'll be back now.
Sorry? What is it? Oh, you can't wait to find out. I don't know when Wales announces stuff, and I
right on, Corey. Good for you, man.
Oh, nice one, Corey.
I might need to borrow them, Corey.
Have you bought a new video transmitter, or are you just waiting till Banggood sort themselves out?
Flywoo is sending me a video transmitter. It's en route now.
All right.
Because I don't know what Banggood's going to do. Banggood's notoriously bad at customer service. So ideally, I'd like to have them fix it or send me a new one.
Or send it, yeah.
They're probably not going to do F all. So I'm hedging my bets. Plan B is I will install the VTX myself. plan C is I F it up and then beg Corey to help me.
So straight to plan C then.
Straight to plan C.
I'm glad I went over to see what she had to say now. I'd have been effing and blind if she'd said anything else, mind.
Who changed Alan? When did you change that? Well,
what?
What's that?
You just changed out the birthday boy?
Oh, I'm that way, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Oh, I thought Rob did that.
As if I would.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got to take off. I got some signs I got to go do, and
All right, man.
better go do them, I guess, while I still can. So
Yeah, well, are you getting sunshine down there yet, Paul?
well, it's not sunshine, just kind of overcast, I think.
I just broke into sunshine here, as you can see on my.
Yeah,
Started to get the reflection.
yeah, you guys, yeah. Well, it's supposed to get warm, so.
Well, yeah, I'm in a heat wave. It's up to 30.
Oh, geez, there you go. Cool.
Hi, Eileen.
So, okay, anyway, guys, catch you later,
Hey,
eh?
Paul.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, take care, Paul.
Morning, Eileen.
Good morning, Eileen.
Looks like Marcel's almost on the panel.
Oh, he's been there for a while. Yeah.
Morning, Eileen.
So how many people bought one of those VTOL drones while I was away?
No, I got enough drones as it is. I don't need anything more, but
I like the idea, but they're toys really, aren't they?
Hugh's got a closet full of drones.
I do. Well, in fairness, a closet full of quadcopters.
Yes.
Hi, Kim.
No cameras. Well, actually, some of them have cameras.
UAVs. There you go. Use the generic term.
Sure.
Well, I've got a good 20, 30, I expect.
Oh, really?
I got all the Bugses.
I don't think I have that many. I have maybe a dozen, I think.
I've got 2 toy drones that I had before I bought the Spark.
Yeah.
But they're not FPV. They look like phantoms that have been put in the wash.
I'll tell you what, I've had a lot of fun with the toy quadcopters. I had this SEMA X5. It wasn't particularly fast or anything, but it was large and you could really see it. You could fly it around the yard and it was nice and smooth and it was just fun to fly, you know?
Good one as well. I had was the, they were called Ideal. IDEA. I had the Ideal 7, 10, 20.
I can't remember what mine were called, but I've got some video somewhere on my channel of flying it around the motorhome and what have you. But slightest bit of wind, slightest lack of attention from the operator, and it was lying on the ground in pieces.
Oh, no. Like this, Rob? Idea.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the one? Actually, pretty good. They got bad ratings, though. Oh, my God.
No, I tell you what, they're a bloody good drone.
Is it?
The only thing is, they don't have an onboard memory card.
Oh, so you just recorded your phone?
Yeah, but for the price.
I looked at those, yeah. I think they were a bit more than that when I looked at them a few years back.
Yeah, and I paid about 200 quid.
Yeah,
would have been
and it was
270 Canadian.
It was that
wow.
Went up against the Spark, and I went with the Spark in the end.
Oh,
yeah,
glad you went with the Spark.
So you're talking about what, 4 years? 4 years ago?
Yeah, but they got great support, loads of videos. Have a look up as well the Ideal 10 U. That looks like a I don't know, a drinks holder, I suppose. A canister.
You wouldn't be able to buy them in America because they're French, but you could probably buy them in Canada, certain parts of Canada. Anyway.
It'd probably be called Freedom Drones or something.
Yeah.
GPS drones. Okay, here we go. Amazon.ca. They're like $300. Yeah, that's not cheap. But that's the newer one, you say?
No, that's not it then.
It's
Is it the Ideal 20?
Oh, a 20?
Or the Ideal 8? Oh, let me have a look.
Maybe a 20? No.
No, it's not that one.
It's a little bit like the Egg Drone, the Power Vision,
Like this
but you know, a much cheaper one now.
one?
4K for adults. Oh,
Oh,
that's an idea. 20. See it?
oh, this one I really liked. There was something I forget what it was called, but it was kind of looked like an Inspire. This thing, it was really cheap, like $120 or something Canadian. I was gonna buy one. I didn't buy it, and then they vanished. Couldn't find them anymore. But it just looked so cool. I thought I'll probably never have an Inspire, so maybe I should just buy that thing.
Shh. Don't say that, Kim.
There you go, Kim.
I had a friend of mine who told me his Cyma was as good as anything DJI did.
SEMA?
Yeah. So we went out to play with against the Spark.
They're not.
No.
Here's a link of when I got Hugh.
Yeah.
Just checked it in the chat.
DJI is literally several years ahead of most drone manufacturers.
Oh yeah, these are just things, but
Pounds ahead.
it's the way it folds up. It's pretty cool.
Oh my, that is interesting.
And it folds up like a flask, or I don't know, a rain cylinder.
101. I love that channel, Quadcopter 101. He's a
Yeah.
really cool guy. Oh wow. To show you what it looks like, guys.
Well, that's neat. Yeah.
Folds up like a flask, you say. That's really cool.
Yeah, I got one in the wardrobe.
You got one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. I got the 7.
How does it fly?
Yeah, all right.
If what do you call it? If that could have a DJI innards, if you like, with folding like a flask, that'd be a cracking drone for backpacking.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
There you go, right there. Wakira has a professional deluxe racing quadcopter.
I'll tell you what, I like the look of the Wakeras. They look cool.
Mm-hmm. Are they still made in Germany, or are they?
Yep, they're German.
Das Deutsch drones.
They would probably work very well.
I bet you they would.
And it comes with the headset and everything.
Is that Canadian or US?
That's US.
Is that any good, Hugh?
I don't know, bud. Never flown one. Never flown one. Looks interesting. But at $600, I wouldn't take a chance because I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at some reviews on that thing. Wakera F210.
Never heard of it.
Nor have I. 4 years ago. Okay, so it's quite old. 5 years ago. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's old. Dustin Dunhill did a review. I'll post the link. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
well, I wonder if
It's all
Wakera.
technology now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Like I wouldn't want to buy it. Okay, Wakera drone.
Good morning, fellas.
Hey, good
What's up?
morning.
What's up, buddy?
Hi, Marcel.
Hey, Marcel.
Came in a little late because I tried to make coffee, and coffee ended up being all over the counter instead of in the container. So I had to clean up a mess and then restart coffee again.
Corey saying don't bother.
Yeah. I know what I figured. So
What, with the coffee or the?
just trying to load this racing drones, aerial drones. Let's see what Wakera's got.
I went flying yesterday for the first time in over a month, and there's a couple of families that flying, a couple of people flying, like drones at a park where there's specifically a drone sign saying, "Don't fly your drones here." but there was like 5 or 10 different people there flying drones.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Oh, look at that one.
That's
There's
enormous.
another foldy one.
That's the Voyager 5. That's probably a smaller one, right?
Wow, that thing looks heavy duty. Wakura, holy, that's an old brand.
Looks like they've transitioned to commercial instead of consumer.
Yeah,
Parrot did.
Ah,
They're all big drones.
interesting.
Yeah.
You always wonder where some of these brands went. Like I've got a bunch of old brands around, old transmitters and different crafts and stuff, and you're just like,
There we go.
I was going to say that doesn't look like commercial.
Certainly does not. That looks nice. But then it doesn't look as interesting or distinct as the ones that did 5 years ago. Like that just looks like a typical 5-inch quad now.
Right, yeah.
yeah, I'm not seeing anything super special on it.
Yeah.
Even the antenna actually kind of looks old on the back, but that could be a newer style antenna from what I know.
Definitely got a nice website for that particular. Where do you buy now?
the other one as well, I was, looking at and mucking around with. I just put a link in the, not a
Hey,
link,
Corey,
the
how you
name,
doing?
Hey,
the name in the chat.
how's it going? Good yourself?
Good, man.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Oh, hey you.
It's so
You're
crazy.
still sharing here. Okay.
There he is. Hi, Corey.
Hey David.
For,
Welcome, Corey.
Future Deadpool. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, not bad. Excited I'll get my DJI tomorrow, my goggles, finally. Been waiting for like 3 months.
Wow. Did you order the Air unit with it?
I got 2 Vista units. Yeah, the Nebula Pro one. Yeah.
nice.
I already have 4 other Vista kits that I got on like super cheap on Eachine for like $60. It has the regular Nebula Eachine camera.
Yeah.
So it's not the best one. So I got to replace it with the Nebula Pro, but I got it for like super cheap. So
Well, that's cool. So what are you up to today?
I might start changing some of my quads over now that I know that I get the DJI stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm still on all analog right now, so I got to replace that. I got to replace my my receivers because I got Ghost in as well, so I got to do all that stuff. Hopefully, get ready for the new season. This weekend is supposed to be nice, so I might go flying.
Good.
Racing, yeah.
Well, Flywoo shipped me a new VTX.
Okay.
It's on its way.
I'll be back now.
Banggood just keeps asking me questions and more questions about the return.
Oh
Just texted Lindsay with the news.
Oh, she's excited.
So she'll get it. She'll get it at her break.
Okay.
I gotta look at getting the analog mod for the DJI goggles because I still have the whoops right that are analog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, you can put a receiver on it and just put it in the input. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they make like these little adapters that'll just take a regular like Fat Shark receiver. You just stick them in there. Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, good morning, Stevie. What's up, bud?
Hi, Stevie.
Hey, Steve. So it's Rob Welsh's birthday today?
Yep.
Wow.
Indeed it is.
I just read that.
Capture. I see a movie star on the panel.
No.
I do.
When do you start the new shoot?
Well, I go for my fitting next Wednesday. So I'll know everything then. And then I think it starts around late April.
Can you vlog when you're doing all that stuff? That'd be so cool.
No, there's so much confidentiality agreements you gotta sign and stuff.
Can you post it after then if you were to vlog it and not post it until after? If like
Not
everything's
really.
been released? No, they probably
No.
it's all secretive. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really show behind the scenes unless you're like a main actor or something.
Right.
And even still, they try not to get you to do that, really.
Probably have to like have special agreements if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, if I was a super famous actor, they wouldn't be able to stop me, right? But like some
Right.
whatever, right? And they just have to go with it. You grab coffee, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So I started the teardown of my GoPro yesterday, Corey.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw your YouTube little picture there. You're starting to do that. Yeah.
It went well until I got to the torque screws, and then I ruined my T3 bit instantly. One turn and it just stripped the T3 all apart.
The screw or the actual
The driver bit.
The driver. Okay.
Screw's okay.
Okay. Because if it was the screw, that'd be a whole nother thing. How to get that out would be pretty hard.
Yeah, I'd just drill it out, I guess.
Drill it, yeah. But it's something else you have to do, right? That you weren't expecting.
But getting the front case off was not easy. It was difficult.
Morning, Stevie.
Happy
do make
birthday, big boy.
Thank you, Marcel.
How old are you now? 29?
21.
What I said.
You'll have to excuse me. My bloods have crashed. So I'll start stuttering and just give me a bit. I'll come round.
All right.
Okay. I misunderstood that at the beginning. No worries. It's all good, man.
So I got in a little practice PCB yesterday, Corey, so I can practice my soldering.
Oh, nice. You got one, eh?
One of you guys that suggested I get one of those things.
They're a little handy. I mean, I just got used to soldering just because I had a bunch of crap boards that my buddy gave me that was like, they aren't going to really work. So just use this as a test board.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I never considered that. I do have a lot of junk electronics out in the garage that I probably could have just cannibalized. But
yeah, and it's good if some pads work and stuff, and you can still get some connection because then you can see like LEDs work and things work, and it will actually spin and stuff. You're like, oh, okay, I did it right.
I had a superb incentive to learn to solder.
Which was?
I wasn't going to get to earn decent money till I finished my training.
Yeah.
And if I couldn't solder, I wasn't going to finish my training.
Steve says, Marcel, you get your own coffee. You should have an assistant for that by now. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish. I would love to be able to pay somebody. Stevie, is that an offer? You want to come over and help me with the coffee and stuff, or what? The pay isn't very good, I'm telling you right now.
You need an intern, right? Free intern.
An intern, yeah. There you go. I already have 3 agents. I don't need any more people that take money from me.
When I was at Nortel, we always had an intern in the department, usually from Waterloo or one of the top universities. But we always had an intern.
That'd be funny. Get an intern for my 3D printers. Get an intern for my acting. Get an intern for my FPV. Hey, can you just carry my bag for me or what?
We used to do thermal testing, right, on big cabinets full of telecom equipment. And so we'd be doing like 30, 40 degrees Celsius and 100% humidity or close to 100% humidity. And we'd have to go in there and wire stuff or change stuff, swap out cards and boards. And so that was the intern's job.
Yep.
I was soaking wet, half dead. Good times.
See,
nothing better than coffee.
From an employer's point of view in Scotland, an intern's a good idea. Mm-hmm. But from an employee's point of view, an intern would be unheard of. If you think about, I'm thinking about Scots and the money.
Oh yeah, we paid her for free. We actually paid them. But it was, Nortel felt it was kind of a responsibility to train up young engineers. That was, they wanted to give back.
That's missing in all sorts of companies these days, the responsibility of bringing on the youngsters as engineers or whatever.
Yep.
We used to in our garage, we did. With the transport
company. I'm so sad they're gone. They were it was an amazing place to work.
But these days they expect to get fully trained employees out of the school system. And that's not what the school system's for.
But,
It's,
If you
my
want,
job was I went through an intern or the co-op, paid co-op through school, through government, and that's where I'm at now. That's how I got my job.
that's amazing.
So I was working while going into school, which paid, which really helped. Plus, it got me into the field right at the work.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
awesome. They bridged me in, and that's where I'm right at now. Right now,
Perfect.
Right.
obviously, I moved around in there, but that's how I got my foot in the door. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. 110 per hour. That's the best I can do, Marcel. Wow. Stevie's cheap.
Told you that pay ain't good over here. So,
Steve, what I want to know is what exactly are you willing to do for $110?
Whoa.
Marcel's putting out that kind of money.
Wait a minute. I always get the blame for that.
So, Corey, tell us about your thoughts on the new DJI FPV.
Oh God.
Again?
Yeah.
God.
It gets us off that other subject. Yes.
The internship? Well, if I had an intern, I'd let him fly it, and then joking. No, I don't know. It's good for starters, but obviously it's not for me. But it's putting a lot of controversy in the FPV community.
Big time.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
the interesting part that I see is all the guys that wanted to hate it now are kind of not liking it but accepting it. You know, as
I think that's what
segment.
DJI is, right? That's what they do, right? They hook you in. Same with Apple, right?
Yes.
Exactly same thing. You know,
They-
even with this release with the Air 2, everybody's getting excited about it now. It's perfectly timed, perfectly planned from DJI, right?
Mhm.
Well, they're creating markets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a brilliant business thing. That's what business does. You create markets. They're innovating. That's awesome.
Look
Oh,
how
and
many
the big-
people already been talking about it. It's like that just got released, like a little bit of information, right?
Yeah, 'cause
And
the
it's
big-
probably not even that big of an upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Probably
big-
Oculus Think 3 better camera. What do you need it for?
Yeah,
The average
But I
person.
bet they're spending hardly anything on marketing.
What does the S designate? That's what the big question is. What?
Scam.
Sucker? No.
So yeah, it's probably a better way. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the marketing, just people like us are doing for it.
So, Corey, here's what I think. I think the S means they're going to throw up bigger motors in it, same battery, same weight, just bigger motors, more performance, maybe. That's
maybe even smaller.
I heard yesterday they're going to the Sony camera.
Yeah. That's the big news is the camera.
Oh, S for Sony.
Oh,
But
maybe.
it's a Sony camera that's in the Air 2.
But here's
what they're doing is going to the bigger Sony camera, the bigger sensor. What worries me about the bigger sensor is that they stay with the same lens system and don't increase the aperture. Otherwise, you'll start getting clipping and it won't be as good. You'll have all those extra megapixels, but you're not getting anything from them really. They've got to change the front. And I'm not sure Sony wouldn't do anything as just put a bigger sensor on the same lens system. They will change it.
John from Geeks Fan had done a video yesterday on what it'll have or
Yeah.
what he predicts it'll have.
What's his
And
take?
it was a certain camera, certain megapixels or MB, is it? Whatever that is.
Megapixels, yeah, MP.
Well, now, if you think about the DJI FPV drone that just came out, it's introducing people to fast cinematography, right? Fast, smooth flying. So I kind of thought that would be cool if the Air could fly a lot faster, right? And get those nice shots. Yeah, I'd like that.
Like a hybrid solution.
Yeah.
But on the Mavic.
I don't know, the idea is pretty quick.
Yeah, I was going to say the Air 2's fast without.
But it's not 90 mile an hour fast. Like
No.
that's a totally different look, right? I speed up my footage all the time, like 300 or 400%, and it looks okay. But when you naturally are going that fast, it looks pretty dope, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, did you see the video that Hugh put up about the 17-year-old kid flying the FPV DJI?
No. Oh yeah, I briefly saw it. Yeah, the cinematic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah.
No, it's not a 1-inch sensor. It's bigger than the one fitted to the 2, but I don't. From what I've seen, Stevie, I don't think it's a 1-inch, but it's bigger, which is better if they give the proper lens system with it. I agree. But that would be really good. But
But it's still for
Um,
the prosumer, right? Not like, is it for like the professionals? It's more or less the prosumers. It's not like
It's
it's going to be
it's
movie
still a-
quality, right? Yeah.
it's still consumer level, if you like, because that's what the Mavic
Consumer.
or what the Air 2, because they're dropping the Mavic.
DJI kind of disappointed me having had 4 different Inspires where you could just take the cameras on and off.
Yeah,
It kind of perfected that. Why didn't they continue that with some of these smaller drones?
yeah. It would
Where
be
you can
nice.
change the camera, you know?
You guys get really bored? I just got a new video that I just dropped. Post a link.
It's probably marketing, right? Because you're
Yeah.
forced to buy the next drone.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Same
that's
with like
yeah.
Apple devices. Like if you can have like a new camera in your phone, you replace your phone, you just take out the camera. Like that's a lot of it is the camera, right, in your phone.
Exactly.
If you could just swap out your camera, no one would buy a new phone.
Isn't there a project going on which is going to be doing something like that, where you can just it's modularizes the mobile phone? I'm
There
not
is, yeah,
sure
I
what-
saw some like that, yeah.
Like an open source project or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the idea you want a new camera, right? A
I'll
new
be back.
camera, bang. You know, want a new with a faster
CPU.
phone, change the, you know,
Yeah.
5G, yeah, unplug that, put the 5G in. I don't know how advanced it is, but I did see something. But yeah,
I think it'd be amazing if DJI would just standardize one controller, or at least 1 or 2 controllers, not a controller for every drone. In FPV, we have one controller and it rules them all. You know, why does DJI need a separate controller for each drone?
They want to make money.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Compatibility is not in DJI's best interest.
Correct.
No. But if they were,
A lot of older equipment people would still be using, right? Because everything would be all compatible, right? Because all you need to do is just buy the drone. You don't need everything else, right? You just
I think the best we could hope for would be a what you call it? Excuse me, an Inspire controller, a Mavic controller, a Phantom controller, yeah, that kind of level.
Yeah.
One controller does all. It's never going to happen.
yeah.
yeah. So you have 3 types of controller, all work with every drone you want. You choose whatever controller you want to use.
No. It only you've got the controller that works with the Mavics, if you like. You know, the mini.
Oh,
up
in
to
the series, yeah, in that
Yeah.
series, yeah.
And then you've got your Phantom one, which works with every series of Phantom. That's about the best I think you can hope for from a commercial company like DJI.
Right.
Yeah.
They keep introducing like different OcuSyncs and everything like that,
Yeah.
right? So compatibility from themselves is quite hard.
Yeah. Especially with the new FPV drone. Like there's like the goggles and the remote now you have to get brand new for that drone. You can't even buy one or the other. You're stuck in the whole rabbit
And
hole of buying an entire setup again. It's like what?
Yeah.
Not even the same batteries. Like with us,
And like
we
the
have batteries on our drones.
Corey, I got a
the,
question.
yeah.
When you buy the DJI Air system, does it always have the control link connected there as well? Like so that you can use their controller as well?
it's wire. It depends how you wire it up. So it's always there. If you want to wire it to your flight controller to use that or use your own. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is
So
always
the Vista and unit are the same, right? It's yeah. I've actually seen in some builds where they actually wire both of them and then have like a lead off of there so you can put your own or use the same. So you don't actually have to solder in your own receiver. You have the option to choose both.
Now, does it use OcuSync 3?
No, it's just proprietary. I don't know what it uses.
Okay.
It's because OcuSync uses 2.4 and 5.8.
Right.
FPV is just 5.8 only. That's
Okay.
for your control link and your video if you're using that.
Okay.
And I don't know what they particularly call it, right?
Oh.
Other than it's just the FPV, DJI, whatever it is, right?
Well, don't they advertise it as OcuSync 3?
That's the new drone. The
Right.
legacy one that we had before with the Vista units or in the Air units
I
use
thought
different.
I saw an ad for the FPV DJI said OcuSync 3.
Yeah, the new one.
The new ones.
Or he's
Yeah.
talking about the older ones.
The one we were talking about is the cameras and the air units that you could put on other drones that DJI released a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah,
DJI
yeah,
Digital.
yeah. They came out. The first one was the plain
Yes.
old Mavic Pro, had OcuSync 1, then they went to OcuSync 2.
Yeah. And now 3 with the FPV drone.
Yes.
But with like this system, which is the one for like the FPV drones,
Right.
which is the Vista units, I don't even know what it's called. Right? It just says operating frequencies. I don't know what actually DJI labels this as, except just the FPV.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which, my mind, they should be making a new version of this. That's the OcuSync 3.0, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they didn't. That's what I thought the Air 2S was called, right? Would be the Air Unit 2 for the OcuSync 3, which
Okay. All right.
I guess now it's the drone, right? So.
What's up, buddy? I'm curious to see how either the DJI FPV control system works compared to something like Crossfire. I wonder what the range difference would be, or the Crossfire is supposed to be 40 kilometers, ideally, right?
Yeah, I think the DJI one's 10 kilometers and they unlocked it. So if you have different antennas, you can go longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for long range, you'd still be better off with Crossfire.
If you're going really long, yeah.
Yeah. What's up, baby?
But then you're also stuck with analog video, right? Because you will reach a point where if you go past 10 kilometers, DJI won't work anymore, right?
Right.
So if you're doing like the wings that are super long,
yeah,
that go like 40 kilometers. I don't know if you saw some people are doing that. Yeah. But with Express LRS, with the R9 hardware, like the R9 hardware with Express LRS, they're pushing past 37 kilometers on like 350 milliwatts or something like that. So, and the guy had to turn back around because he didn't have enough battery to go that far in his wing. So it's actually pretty good, yeah.
The Achilles heel must be the video link then, right?
Yeah, he
That's
had
where all the data
5.8 and he had a head tracking or a tracking unit, some docking station. So he had really good video, yeah.
Wow.
For that far. But he had like some crazy antenna and like a tracking system that moves the antenna where it's pointing directly.
That's sophisticated setup. It's okay.
That's on a wing, right? A quadcopter will never be able to get that distance, right?
Yeah, just from a battery standpoint.
Just,
battery.
Yeah, it's the power. You just can't carry enough power to do that.
So really for me, my max is probably like on my FPV, maybe 2 kilometers. I want to go out that far with my 7-inch. Well, I have maybe about 15-minute battery life, so maybe a bit longer if I wanted to, but I think the max I went was 2 kilometers. And that was sketchy because I'm not really used to going long range like that.
I think I've said it on here before. I've been out to 3.7 with the Air 2, and it's me that starts getting twitchy, not the Air 2. It's still solid as a rock, but it's me saying no. Far enough,
with,
come back.
With the Air 2, I went 3 kilometers, and I was calm as of whatever because I know it just flies itself, and you stop, it stops, right?
Yeah.
With an FPV, you have to be constantly all the time on the controls.
Yeah,
it's just that it was far enough away from me in the circumstances, sort of thing, to enough is enough. Bring it back. I mean, I've been further with that since, but just that was near the start of having it.
Because I'd like to be able to have basically autopilot or cruise control, and IF has those features, which that really intrigues me.
On DJI's website, they refer to the Air unit and the Vista as the DJI HDL FPV transmission technology.
Oh, okay.
Say that over and over and over on their website.
Okay, I didn't know. It's just
just trips off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah. HDL FPV.
Well, I got to jump off, guys. I will talk to y'all later.
Okay, Hugh.
All right, take care, Hugh.
Okay, Hugh.
Yeah, all the new technologies that are coming out, it's just so confusing to the average person unless you really dive into it,
It's because they're constantly changing it with every friggin' drone they put out. Doesn't help.
Well, even in the FPV world, same thing, right?
Yeah,
everything changes.
But I think in FPV, it's more manageable type of stuff because they're not
everything's compatible. Yeah.
Like when I started, we were using Butterfly and a couple other, smaller stuff. And now I'm using more like Emu Flight and, other stuff like that, which is kind of different. But I feel like it's gone up like slower than what DJI has been doing in a sense. But maybe it's just me.
But that might change because I'm hearing a lot of discussion, at least on the Flight 1 side, is they're asking what people want that DJI put out in their system. So maybe it'll drive more technology in these systems.
That's good. Yeah.
Good morning, Herman.
Hey,
Hi, Herman.
Yeah, a couple of the guys have been telling me, Flight 1, get on Flight 1, get on this, get on that. I'm like, oh man, I'm just so happy with everything that works right now. I don't even want to.
I had Flight 1 and I did notice my motors were really bad and it took off to the moon. And Betaflight, I guess, has a lot more filtering, so I didn't notice it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And yeah, I cracked everything. I broke a flight controller, an arm. Yeah. First time I armed it, I just went and kept going up and up and up. I'm like, oh, better disarm. I had no control over it right as it armed.
That sucks. That's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna have to jump off and sort myself out.
Okay, man. Take care of yourself, buddy.
I'll see you all later.
See you, buddy.
Hi, Rob.
All right, take care, Rob.
Rob, what
Good
time
night.
are you on today, Rob?
7 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
But I'll be on
7 p.m. your time or our time?
my time.
Okay. So
what time is that?
It's about 4 hours.
4 hours from now?
Yeah, but I'll be off by
3:40.
9.
Okay.
I'm coming off just before those guys.
Okay.
It's only
All right.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, there is no those guys, but yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Wednesday's those guys.
All right, I'm going round the bend.
That's all right. It's our birthday.
It's all
You can do that.
All right, see you all later.
We'll
See you,
get those
buddy.
bloods sorted,
Hey,
Rob.
Rob,
See you later.
before you go, we can always sing you happy birthday.
You are now, you're all right. All right,
The Muppet
right, see you all
birthday.
later. Ta-ra,
Okay.
guys.
Bye,
Bye,
Rob.
Rob.
All right, bye, Rob.
Yeah, I just I've got my 5-inch. I got her fixed today because I went out and flew it for the first time in a month, and for some reason it didn't want to get in the air. Like one of the motors is slowing or something. Something's going on, which is weird because it flew fine last time I flew it.
Yeah.
But that's what I
Yeah,
get.
I gotta do, I think, 5 of my drones, fix them all up. Well, I think they're all running. I haven't flown them since, it's probably been like 4 months. Yeah. The 5-inch. I've been flying the whoops once in a while in the house, but yeah. Except that one experience I tried with Flight 1, I kind of just, okay, I don't want to deal with this right now. Put it aside.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be jumping on that boat anytime soon.
Because all the top racers here are running that. I'm like, okay, maybe I should try it for this season. I'm like, well, not a good experience at the beginning. Now I know why, but still.
Right.
There's another type of like ESC firmware or something that came out or something like that, wasn't there?
Yeah, that open source thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that guy. He was actually trying to license, I think, right? And he wouldn't get the BHELI 32 because I guess it's licensed to use it.
Right.
And he made the hardware for it, I think, but he wanted the software, so they wouldn't give it to him. So now he made his own software for it.
Wow. Yeah. Let's see if I can find that. There's a new remote that I want to save up for too. Made it though. It's the iFlight Alpha. No, that's not it.
Well, what's the latest one, Corey, that came out? The Fly Sky that's like looks like a gaming controller.
The
Was it-
Nirvana,
Yeah.
that one had software, well, compatibilities. People then got all in their pants about it and stuff. And OpenTX wasn't supported on it, and some guy tried to put it and kind of went just downhill from there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, David has been thinking about getting into FPV over there in Scotland. What?
No.
You seen the jumper T light?
Saw that one, yeah.
This is my next radio, probably.
Yep.
Just because it fits in the backpack nice, and you can take it anywhere. It's got good connection, and it's multi-protocol.
Multi-protocol, yeah.
So.
And you put the Crossfire in there too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So, is there a module bay? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where the Crossfire goes, right there.
Yeah, there's a connection thing for their wire. Where it tells you about it. There you go.
That's the one on the left is the Ghost. One on the right is the
Yeah.
Crossfire or the Tracer, I guess.
Adjustable gimbals. Put your FPV watch on it. Little screen. So yeah, and it's only like $70 or something, like $80 American. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a good price for what y'all get for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably have to buy the battery separately, but still.
Was that through Banggood?
No, that's through RDQ. It's Race Day Quads in the US.
Okay. So I know a lot of people complain about it takes forever to get anything from Banggood.
Yep. And sometimes you don't get exactly what you ordered.
Yeah, they're famous for substituting, aren't they?
Yeah, my buddy did a whole YouTube video on him buying a 3D printer from Banggood, and when he got it in the mail, he got a pen. He paid like almost $300 for the setup with like filament and everything, and he thought it was a great deal because he didn't know not too much about 3D printing at the time, and he bought this and he was like, "What the frig?" Total screw up. Because the picture shows a 3D printer, but it says in the description it does say 3D printing pen, but it shows like a bunch of different pictures. It shows a printer, it shows a kid playing with these models and stuff, and it's just like a random selection of clip art almost.
Wow.
It's like the people selling like boxes on eBay. They'll sell you, I don't know, like a box of like a PlayStation, and they'll just say a box somewhere in the description, and you'll pay full price for it, and you'll only get a box.
Hi, Howie. I've been having a digging around and found a couple of concept phones for this open source upgradable phones. But one of the most interesting things I just found is that Google have bought Motorola.
Bought Motorola. Wow.
Yeah.
That's okay. We have Shaw here in Canada. I don't know if you guys have it in the East Coast or whatever, but I just heard Rogers just bought out Shaw. So now Rogers owns all of that, which is nuts.
I heard that deal was going through, yeah.
Yeah.
And in some of the rural areas, I think we have Shaw as their providers, but in the city here, we have Rogers.
It seems like there's lots of concepts for an upgradable phone, but no actual at the moment from what I can see from a quick look. I'd have to deep dive further down, but 3 or 4 concept phones, but nothing in production as far as I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps
Yeah,
Google-
well, I think probably DJI is going to try and keep it on a roll with these product rollouts, and the other companies are going to have to do something to keep themselves up in the spotlight as well. So I think we're going to have an interesting period of time when
Well-
everybody's going to try to sort out, well, what's what, you know?
What will be really interesting about the A2S is whether, from a European point of view, on this side of the pond, is whether it'll have the category markings on it or not, because it's the first new one that, you know. So that will be interesting.
Yeah, and ADS too is going to be.
No, we've done a different route, but
Oh,
that'll
did you?
be obviously for you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about for the remote ID, Paul?
Yeah, remote ID. Yep.
Yeah.
Also drops a couple of links and runs away. I don't know.
Well, I think we've about beat it to death here today. I think we're just going to leave on a high note.
Uh-oh.
And thank everybody for coming in. And oh, wait a minute, we gotta wait. Chris is here.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, I'm just saying, I didn't think you'd still be on.
Yeah, well, if you're here, Chris, we're staying.
Oh no, y'all been on a long time. I didn't think you were on.
Where are you at your first drop, or where are you?
I'm in New Jersey.
New Jersey, huh?
Oh.
Getting
Oh,
unloaded.
Oh.
How many potted plants are today?
I haven't
lumber.
seen any day. Yeah. Getting all this shit taken off.
Well, it's a long load.
It's a lot of money there, boy. I should have invested in this damn shit.
Yeah.
Wood is very expensive up here now.
Oh,
getting
it's crazy. Yeah.
It's like double the price now.
Yep, I'm up here at that New Jersey plant.
Okay, so you're just doing an intercompany transfer, huh?
Yeah. And I'll take some lumber back and I'll be done. So took about 3 hours to get up here. 3.5 hours actually.
And if the knuckleheads unload you right away,
Oh yeah, they're doing a good job.
are they? Okay.
Yeah. So yep. I just want to say hi. I had something to check my phone. I said, I'll be damn, they're still on here.
Yeah, we are. What's the weather like there? It looks cloudy.
It's cloudy and it's probably about 40, I guess. 40, 45. Ain't too bad. He says I got six packs of something to take back. He says I got about 6 packs of something to take back when we're unloaded here. Okay. All right, buddy. Yep. So who's on tonight? Anybody?
Well, we're Welsh Rob is on this afternoon at what time would that be? U.S. David?
3.5 hours
three?
from now.
Sorry, I missed the time.
3 o'clock, I think. 3 to. He said he's going to be off by
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock your time currently.
3 o'clock our time. Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be off by 5 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
And then who knows? You never know. I might come back on. I don't know.
Or Roger.
Yeah, well, we hope Roger, but he's
It's his off day today.
He's stubborn. Yeah.
Roger decided it's playtime now. Roger
Yeah.
says playtime.
Yeah.
Did you, Corey? Did you see his new photo that Andrew did?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
We're laughing just knowing what's coming. It's good.
it is good. It is good. Andrew outdid himself with this one.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to screen share it right now.
Think about the pet shop boys in the song "It's a Sin."
Oh boy, Daddy.
Is that good or what?
You play the song "It's a Sin" by the Pet Shop Boys while you watch it. You'll be all right.
And I like the title up at the top, Daddy
Daddy
Dearest.
Dearest, yeah.
That's his Instagram handle, I guess.
That's funny. Andrew,
Someone
I
actually
tell
make
you
an
what,
account
he
for that?
comes up with some stuff.
Look up Daddy Dearest, see if it's actually on there. That'd be funny if you actually did that. And if not, someone should make one. Link it to Furballs account.
Link it to, yeah.
Just starts getting updates. That's too funny.
Roger should start vlogging then. There you go. When he's out
I think he's
doing
looking
his
to
droning
dial it back,
adventures.
not move forward, but yeah.
Well, from the live stream, right? He still posts.
Oh, there's a Daddy Dearest, all right, but it's not PG friendly. She's been naughty.
Well, maybe that's Kim's alter ego.
No, actually, Daddy Dearest is a clothing brand.
Oh.
It's already on Facebook or on Instagram, but it's like clothing and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, but I can't figure out how to put the video on the Instagram. Guess you gotta go through the computer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Can't do it from phone.
Hugh posted a really nice aerial video of his area at sunrise this morning. You guys will have to check out because it's like a minute and a half or 2 minutes long, but it really was nice. Well done.
Mm-hmm. That was a good flight.
Yep.
It's nice to have area like that to fly.
Yeah, and it's nice that he's got that new Mini 2. He can fly the distance, because of the AccuSync.
Yeah.
Because he can fly right from his house,
Well, you showed with the Mini 2 the other day that you could fly from your house
Yep,
up to
the
the
Mini
bridge.
2 I did last night after sunset. Yep, I flew that, the Mini 2 and quite a distance. All in the line of sight.
Of course.
Yep. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to let everybody go. And,
All right, buddy.
Chris, thanks for coming in. Have a safe trip back, my friend.
Sure will, Paul.
And
all you guys.
maybe we'll see you later today.
All right, y'all take
care
care.
in the chat.
Okay.
Take care, guys.
All right, take care,
Bye-bye,
guys.
everybody.
Bye.